Coming to you from Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge in Ingalls, Indiana, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. It's the Final Third Podcast.
Welcome back to the Final Third Podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Scott.
I'm Mike.
And today we are going to be doing a little bit of a retro pairing that we've done. We haven't done the exact pairing before, but we thought this would be a great pairing. We just had an Espinosa event this week, so we thought we'd do the Espinosa 10-year anniversary. It's got a hybrid Habano wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and fillers, and this was one of my top 5 cigars last year.
I love this one. This one's great. I smoked one of these last night.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a few weeks, but I did have one here just recently.
Yeah, I love it, man. This stuff is great.
They're really good, and they got that extra year of age on them, which makes them even nicer.
I say it all the time. Does Espinosa make a bad cigar?
Nope.
I don't think so.
There's a couple of them I don't personally like, but doesn't mean they're not good cigars. It's
Right.
not on my profile.
And what is today? Today is yesterday.
Today's yesterday,
It's March.
Today
So
it's March.
whatever-
It is March. Whatever
Dates-
day you happen
Dates
to
are
be
relevant.
listening,
It's
right?
now March. So
March.
this is our pairing of the month
Yes.
for March.
All
Will
right.
be the Espinosa 10-year and the Peach Street.
Like
It's the Peach Street pick.
our barrel pick we did. So this was a barrel pick we did with Indiana small batch and Peach Street Distillery out in Colorado, and they're making some really good stuff right now, and we actually have enjoyed it. There's been a few picks here in the state so far. Surprised it hasn't really spread out further. I don't know if they just don't have a lot of product to ship right now or not, but we got in on one of the first picks, and it's really good.
Yeah, 122 proof.
Yeah,
They're barrel proof. They've got quite a few of other products too, don't they?
They do, and I mean, I personally can't really get my day started unless I'm over 120 proof, so.
That seems like a reasonable statement, Rob.
I don't think there's a better way to start the day.
I just posted. It's really, really rough to be drinking and smoking at 11 o'clock in the morning
Oh,
on a
it's
Saturday.
tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
tough.
somebody has to do it, so I
It's-
guess we
put in the
volunteer.
work.
That's
Science.
right.
It's for science.
For
man.
science.
I don't see how most people don't do this.
We can say like Fingers always says on the Eat, Drink, Smoke show, is like, we do this for Final Third Nation. That's why we do this. This is for you.
See what we put ourselves through. It's so difficult.
This is for you, Final Third of Nights. That doesn't sound that good.
Final Third of Nights.
I've got I did a kind of a sizable pour because I got kind of a big day ahead of me. I'm actually, let's just jump right into food,
Jump
man.
in. Let's
Right?
Ooh.
I am cooking a suckling pig tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I got a
I'm
little
bummed.
supper club, and it's going to be exciting. I've never had it before. I've never cooked it before, and I got it shipped to me, and it's a baby pig.
Who
telling you
who
right
shipped this?
This
is like
Striker
DHL?
Farms. Shout out to Striker Farms.
Shout out
right?
Sugar Farm.
The
No,
black market.
They froze it. They're out of Pennsylvania, and it came in, I think, UPS, and it was just like a frozen block. But then you open it up, and there's a little baby pig. So yeah,
Already like flayed?
yeah, man, it's already butchered
Oh,
and
so you
everything.
don't. Okay, so you don't have to like
No, all I got to do
process.
is put the apple in its mouth and stick it in the oven.
And you did measure, right? Like this is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fit.
Oh, I got a big oven.
Well, I
Yeah.
know that, but like they
Yeah.
didn't like send you the
Yeah.
wrong one.
I mean, I got to tuck the back legs, but
Nice.
other than that, I'll be all right. So,
tucking them up or down.
I'm gonna tuck
fold
them
'em
up
up.
underneath.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what she
Keeps
said.
That's
Somebody
That's
had
what
to
she
go
said.
there.
what she said. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm bummed, man. That sounds awesome.
It's gonna be a good time.
We
Make
got to
sure and
join
let
this
everybody-
dinner club.
I'll get some pictures out there on
Yeah.
Scotty D Smokes so that everybody can see it. I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, check out Scotty D Smokes for his dark web pig.
Yeah, really.
If you want to know where to get a suckling pig from,
I can help you.
yeah, for some reasons, that's a thing.
Squeal like a piggy.
Squeal like a piggy.
All right.
We need that as a button.
Yeah, get in the cigar first. I like this cold draw. It's light. It's mild. It's got the alfalfa hay go in there a little bit, but there's still the hints of the baking spices behind it.
Yeah, I don't want to jump right into your full of shit, but
You know I'm right.
I was
You
gonna
are.
say, I'm actually getting I'm getting a slight cream note
Yeah,
on this.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's maybe where I'm getting more of the alfalfa hay. It's just kind of coming up as a nice, creamy, sweet hay, as opposed to just really, really dry.
Kind of like, to me, it's kind of like when you buy that really, really expensive milk, the, organic, whatever, non-GMO, every single thing. It's like $18 a gallon or something. But
You mean the shit that I'm allowed to drink?
oh, right. That's
Yeah.
sorry.
The $9 almond milk. Real creamy. Oat milk.
Oat milk.
Mm.
I'm going to go ahead and light this thing up.
Peppery.
Oats, they have tiny nipples,
Mm.
like suckling pigs.
Just like almonds, man. Those things are, you just gotta hold them in like almost a vice before you squeeze on the nipples to get that milk out. It's hard.
Are off the rails already.
I
It's a
know.
lot of work.
It's too early.
It's really tough when you get the Mexican jumping almonds.
Oh,
it's
man.
just want to get right away from you.
Now you're just making shit up.
I'm totally making shit up.
Underlay, yeehaw!
I was listening to Mexican music this morning, trying to get some Spanish inspiration for the Spanish dinner and the suckling pigs. So, yeah, I probably should have done a shot of tequila before I came. I did not do a shot of tequila before I came.
So what else are you going with
Kinda
the
disappointed.
pig?
The nice thing is the supper club, I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, everyone else decides?
Yeah, somebody's
Man.
bringing like a ratatouille dish.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't remember what all's coming, but it should be a good night.
Well, we're down one
Man.
one today. Will is hosting a party at his house for some family. So Will is bartending for his family today.
What might be a good idea is go ahead and turn those fans on.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Well,
wouldn't be too bad. I don't think I've ever had suckling pig either. Like,
yeah, so I watched a video, and I highly recommend anybody listening in go out and check it out. The way that they do it traditional in Spain, because the meat is already so soft and tender because it's a baby, once they get done cooking it and they present it, a guy takes a plate that you eat off of and uses it and chops up the meat.
Huh.
Yeah.
so is it almost end up like
Like
pulled pork then?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but rather than like having, where you've got just the pork butt or the pork shoulder, you've got the skin and the skin separates. It's got a subcutaneous layer of fat that's pretty significant on a pig. When you
Is
do
it
like a
good?
whole pig, it's awesome because it melts into the meat. So it ends up being super rich when you do like a whole
I guess we eat
side.
bacon and that's like 90%
It's-
fat.
It's,
So like
it's mostly fat. Yeah, it's delicious.
Jen would hate it. That sounds amazing.
Does sound amazing.
More for me.
What are you getting on the nose on the
Mm.
whiskey right now?
I get a little bit of sweetness. What does it remind you of, Rob?
I
Tell
will
me
say-
about your time and
I will say this reminds me of like that first good bottle of bourbon I've had that had that just normal, I don't even know what word I'm looking for, but the basic bourbon notes, but all heightened just slightly, where it's just a little bit
Yeah, no burn.
sweeter, a little bit, yeah. Kind of like
what was that? What was your what?
I'm trying to think of what I might have been. It might have been something like the Heaven Hill line or something like that, where it's like the Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond or the original Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. I just like, it's got those traditional bourbon notes I like in it. That's not trying to do anything. It's not. It's just beautiful bourbon.
This kind of makes me think of when I started brewing beer. I'd always get a kit, but then I went in the first time into the grain room,
Yeah.
and there's some just subtle notes there that come through, kind of some of those sweeter light fruit notes.
Yeah.
Just thinking of, walking that grain room and you open up one of those bins and you just kind of just let it waft up at you, and you get some of those the real delicate light roasts, the wheats or things like that. Really, really nice.
I kind of get a little bit of like floral on the nose.
Yeah.
Some,
I
like,
could see that too.
Absolutely.
Roses, maybe. I don't know, like a red flower.
Yeah.
So we did the Jackie Zykan sensory training this past week,
and I get to eat crow.
and Rob gets to eat crow a little bit.
I think we all should, because I think we all kind of felt like at the end of it, well, we don't know what the hell we're talking about.
No.
It was
Well-
made very apparent.
Yes.
And maybe I'm on the wrong one.
We're not all wrong. If you read it on the
No,
internet,
you're
it is
right.
true.
Well, and there is something to be said. So one of the things we're talking about right now is she had told us that the tongue map that everyone knows about, everyone's heard about, and a lot of people believe in is just an absolute myth. And I looked it up, and it's been proven to be a myth. So those of you that went through the cigar 101 training when I was telling you the different regions of the tongue, and by the way, I even gave you a picture of it. Apparently, that's fake.
Put it on your
You can
fridge.
throw that page away.
Rob
No.
will sign it if you bring it back. And
Now, one thing she did say that I appreciated was, and she said it's just in our heads.
Sure.
So it's not that you're not getting those notes in those parts of the tongue. That's your perception of it because of a belief you have.
Right.
So it kind of falls into the same world of the flavors we get. We're not tasting fruit in this. at
Right,
all.
right.
There's no fruit in this at all. But that's a perceived flavor note. And I wonder if that's kind of the same thing our brains are going
Has to be.
through when it's
Yeah.
napping the tongue. So interesting, though. Very interesting.
Well, and I'll say it definitely changed my perspective on doing tastings, because her concept of starting with a memory, I thought was really unique,
I like
and I liked it a lot.
yeah, I did too.
And I think one of the things that made me do this week, I don't know, I was out running around doing work, something, and stopped somewhere and got a Pepsi. And I don't usually drink all that much soda. And I thought, man, I'm going to get a Pepsi and I'm going to like really dive into this. Right. And it's kind of like, I really need to focus on making memories with the senses that are around me, like what I smell, what I taste, things like that, because I want to be able to come back to it when I'm tasting a whiskey or smoking a cigar.
Yeah, this one, and saying that, when I first tasted the whiskey again, and I drink this a lot, so I know it pretty well. But on a brand new, fresh, first in the morning palate, I'm getting the grain forwardness you get out of Whiskey Acres, but in the corn.
I thought the exact same thing, Rob.
It's like all the corn popping is
Yeah.
right there, and I love that because I'm so glad to see that we're getting into a world where people realize that grain forward is a good thing in most cases. For the longest time, grain forward meant, oh, this just doesn't taste good. But that's not the case. We're starting to see it across the board, especially with these smaller distilleries.
What's the mash? Do you know the mash on this one?
It is 60 corn, 20 rye, 20 malted barley, I think it is.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Something like that. I'll look it up. I asked a little while or a couple days ago.
This one's one of my favorite picks.
I really like. It's a
I don't think I've had
surprising pick to me.
I don't think I've had a pick here at least that I didn't like love, but this one's I probably drank this one more than any of the other picks.
To me,
that is
I
right. 60, 20, 20.
nice. I think a lot of the picks end up being lots of very kind of full-bodied, heavy type flavors, and this one is actually quite light.
Yeah.
Right, everything about it is
For 122, yeah.
Right. I mean, and it's not just the proof, but the actual flavors. To your point, the floral,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The floral
soft.
aspect of it. It's a lot of nice, bright, light notes. What I guess Jackie would have said was what the top notes,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
the ones that they kind of dissipate quickly, which it would explain. I'll be curious as it sits here if we
How
get
it
anything
opens up.
else out of the aroma.
Yeah.
As those what you call them, the isolates,
Yeah.
as they start to dissipate because they've got a lower molecular weight. They're not as heavy.
Yeah.
So, should
Yeah,
be interesting.
I think that's one of the reasons why I liked this barrel so much was because it was kind of refreshing. It was kind of going back to the roots of bourbon, but showing that we can still do this out west. And that was kind of nice to see, because you see, we've had whiskeys from out west, and some of them aren't that great. Colorado's becoming they're getting a name for themselves for their whiskey. But, one of the things with this bottle was kind of wild was they sent us a whole bunch of samples at 92 proof.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I remember that.
We had to fight them to get the barrel proof, and then they sent us 117 proof, which we didn't know at the time was actually proof down to 117. But that's what we picked off of when we got it. It was 122.4, I think it is 122.4.
Yeah, 122.4.
And we were pleasantly happy because they actually forgot to proof it down to 117, and we told them we didn't want.
Thanks,
to proof
Peachtree.
down. So
Appreciate that.
But that's one of those things we've talked about before. Different parts of the country have a different
Doing
palate for
different, yeah.
different liquors.
Sure.
You get down to southern Texas, what are they drinking? Probably tequila.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
You're
your
in
Tex-Mex
Mexico.
area, right? Yeah.
What's their age on this? Do you know what their age is?
It was, I believe, 5 years.
Okay, I didn't see it on
I
the
don't know.
bottle.
Oh, it's not on the
Check me.
bottle?
Somebody check me.
I'm going to
'cause
check since yeah.
I
We've
thought it was
missed
5
age statements
years.
before, so I wasn't sure, but I think you're right with the 5. I
I think
couldn't
it was
remember.
5. That was one we did last year. That was our biggest barrel we got because it was in Colorado.
Minimum 3.
Minimum 3. I think that one was 5. I think minimum 3 was what they put on the labels specifically. But the barrel we have, all the barrels were between 4 and 5 years, and I thought this was one of the older ones, but in that range.
Yeah. Will also be a good pairing this month for anyone that pays attention to the pairing board here for your 10% off. So
it is working quite well with the cigar.
I think
gotta
so
say,
too.
It was a good choice. When you kind of wonder sometimes if the pairing's going to work out. Even if you try it ahead of time, you got 3 different pallets, usually 4 here.
Yeah.
So it's always kind of curious.
Well, and the so you get this one's going to give you some of those complementary and some of the contrasting notes in this one, because that floral side of it is contrasting to the baking spices and all that stuff in the cigar.
yeah.
But there are the corn and the grain forward part of it that does play nice with those. So
And there's a couple, like this is one of the ones that on my retro I get like white pepper. It's almost like a spicier pepper than like
brighter pepper.
Yeah, it's just a little brighter than like a regular black pepper note, which goes great with that. I think that's great.
Yeah.
And this one, it's what's the
Maybe a
price
little-
point on this one? 14.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
$14.99
price point.
something.
Yeah,
So
something like that. I think
yeah, it's not
$14.99.
middle ground. It's
It's kind of where cigars are becoming average.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
average
definitely middle.
cost.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely middle for Espinosa at least. It seems like some of the other brands are kind of up in their stuff a little more
Yeah.
this year. So it's kind of a bummer, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It is. I mean, just like, the new taxes kind of came through with Indiana, which has helped, but, we're not seeing a lot of price changes because everyone's had a 5, 10, 15% increase over the last few months.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is cutting the gap and not having to raise our prices, which is good.
It is
I mean,
good.
I'd hate to see a $15 cigar be $16 just because the
Yeah.
price increase, because it would easily be that.
Sure.
So it's nice to be able to keep that price down, but we still got to fight them harder on the taxes and get that down further.
Yeah. What's the target? Like 58 cents, something like that?
Sub 50.
Sub 50.
What's it at now? Is it under a
It's
dollar?
$1.
Is it, okay. I
Dollar
wasn't sure
cap.
if it had
$1
gone
max,
under.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, dollar.
cap.
Yeah.
Well-
So once it gets above $1, so basically any cigar that's over that $8 price point, $8.15 or $8.18, something like that, you're getting pennies off after that.
Yeah.
So it does help,
I do
especially on
know-
some of the cigars in that $15, $16 price point.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. In the state of Indiana, there is a legislative group that goes across both parties that is like the smoking consortium, so to speak, right?
Yep.
That
Yep.
they're supporters of cigars, specifically premium cigars, right? Hand rolls. And they've been, really important to be able to get this tax change through. So
We met with a lot of them down there, down at Bern, when the PCA was in town. We had the meeting here. They, you're right, there's a lot of them there. Now, I will say most of them probably don't smoke very many cigars, because I could tell by the way they were cutting and stuff. But I will say they were appreciative. They still smoked with us. They hung out. They had no problem with it, but they were ones that were talking it up. So they understand the difference.
Well, good.
It's not
Yeah.
that hard
Hopefully,
once you get taught.
hopefully it goes the right way.
Better.
Pay enough taxes.
and I am really getting that baking spice pairing between these, right? That's really coming out with a lot of those kind of bready, I don't know, a little bit of almost like a
Apple.
not
No
apple. No, but kind of the gingerbread kind of.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, wow, that's
I'm gonna put a
interesting.
thought in your head here. This is the memory I got right here. Going from here to the whiskey, from cigar to the whiskey, it's literally just a really, really well made cinnamon roll.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think I would have picked up on that.
You get a little bit of the icing, you get all that cinnamon sweetness, and
Little
then the
undercooked
breadiness
cinnamon
too.
roll.
Yeah, undercooked. Oh, they're the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
They are.
Jen hates that. She wants them like crunchy.
I like them both ways. I'm not discriminative.
Yeah, it's going down either way. Oh my goodness.
If it's a little crispy,
Yeah.
just put more icing on it. It's fine.
It'll be good. Why don't you just give me a cup of the icing? I'll just
Yes,
dip into
dip.
it, and
Oh,
it'd be great.
God.
So we're talking about letting stuff air out with the, isolates changing and all that.
Yeah.
So I poured my. Have you filled up your
Dang.
Decanter
Decanter,
yet?
I have not yet.
Okay. What bottle did you take home?
I took home the Spirits of French Lick.
Oh, French
yeah,
Lick.
yeah,
So-
the brandy.
I took the backbone and I put it in there like as soon as I got home. I don't know if the backbone had extra in the neck
I don't think so.
or if the decanter was like
Slightly undersized.
1 ounce too small.
For a
So
full
like
bottle.
I filled it up and it was like level with the top. Like I couldn't put the, the stopper in.
It
so
assumes you're going to take a drink first, right? I mean,
That's what I told
pour
Rob. I was
yourself
like,
one,
yeah.
and the rest goes in the bottle.
yeah, you're not gonna decant a whole 750. You have to take a shot out of it. So I
Yeah,
put
but
one in
is
my
it
Weeglin.
irritating? It's
Well,
irritating,
yeah.
though.
So I put like 1 ounce in my little Weeglin, and I set it on the counter, and I forgot to drink it. Well, I drank it this morning.
Oh, good.
Oh, how was that?
Weird.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like because it sat there for like 40.
Yeah. So all the alcohol is
Yeah.
evaporated.
It's
Now
like-
it's just like caramel colored
Yeah.
water.
It's
Yeah.
like my non-carbonated flavored waters that I like to drink. It was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I've had
Everything
one of
went
those.
away.
One of those late nights where you leave one,
Oh,
just a
yeah.
little bit in the glass, and you come out the next day, and you're like, "What the hell happened to that thing?"
I wasn't
Might as
drinking
well
that
drink
last
it.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she was gonna say. My brain. Oh, the decanter makes me wonder though. Because some people will fill their decanter and they'll let it sit on the shelf for forever.
Right.
I wonder if it's because they want it to be filled all the way to the glass, because that glass is glass to glass. It's not.
Right.
There's no rubber on it. I wonder if that's to be able to seal it off, to have no air in there. And
It's a good thought. I don't know.
I mean, I'm guessing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be a reason to be 1 ounce under on a decanter. I mean, it's a 750 decanter.
Yeah. I mean,
So I mean, I'm just
750 exactly to the very tip top.
apparently,
curious.
yeah.
It must be, which that's not normal, Normally,
Right.
it's
Normally
a
it'll leave
bottle,
an ounce of space or so.
but-
Too much
I'm
glass
just
in mine.
curious. I'm just curious on that.
The bottom was too thick. It was too.
Well,
too
at least
high.
being glass on glass, it's a good excuse to continue to drink your decanter. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. Don't know that you want to make that an infinity bottle, but
I don't. Yeah, you're right.
I have one decanter that still has a 2014 Taylor straight rye in it from 2017, whatever year I got married.
Yeah.
So that was like a wedding present.
Oh,
And
cool.
Jen
That's a
got me
good
the
bottle.
decanter.
Oh, cool.
So somebody gifted us the straight rye, and I put it right in there, and I drink a little bit here and there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if it's a well-made decanter, which those better damn well be well-made decanters, that glass on glass probably seals up as good
It
as
probably
you ever would
does.
need.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean,
My other one is too, and it's pretty tough to get the stopper out
is
sometimes.
it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like what are the new bottles? There's quite a few brands that are well, not switching, but have
Starting to do the 700s.
lines that have
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
I thought that was
Yep.
pretty cool. Like
It's I heard a little bit of inside knowledge on that too. Some of them have started doing it because you know what, 50 milliliter of whiskey out of every bottle that
That's
doesn't go in is another bottle down the road.
yeah.
And that's why they're saying some of these people are starting with 700s instead, trying to get more of that European kind of size of bottles. I think there's some of their bottles on some
Are
of them that are
700s.
smaller. But that's just going to be more money they can make down
Yeah.
the road.
It's not gonna be 350, it's gonna be 315.
yeah, that's like 8-ounce block of cheese is now 7 ounces.
Exactly. 2x4s are no longer 2x4.
No, they're not.
Yep. So
It's
I have
a
a
damn
feeling.
shame.
So I
Yeah.
don't know. It could be they're trying to match it over there, but I guarantee your bottle of Buffalo Trace is going to cost the same if it's 700 or 750.
Well, you're getting 700.
Sazerac wants to make money?
No.
What?
So there,
Yeah.
it's actually going to go down to 650 because the bottle's going to be 700. Because right now the bottle is 750, but is there 750 milliliters of juice? It says it, but you
I don't
can
know.
see it
I've
some
never
that are
actually
like
checked.
I think they are because
it's got to be close.
because we base our bottles on 24 ounces in a bottle. There should be
Individuals.
25 and a half. So I usually, if I do measure, I will have an ounce and a half off of that. I think we measured it once and it did come out about an ounce and a half. So I bet you it is like an 800 mil bottles or something like that. But
Then it goes- yeah.
Because I think if they put it on the label, so, that the actually ingredients have 750
usually the
mils
weight,
should
yeah.
be how much liquor you have in it. I would think.
Yeah, because like on my treat packages, like I have to put, if I put an ounce on there, I have to put the milliliter or the grams or whatever,
Right.
like whatever the metric conversion is for some reason. I don't know. It's
Rob
stupid.
also accounts only for 24 ounces because if you're here late at night watching hockey, he might get a little heavy-handed.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens accidentally. It's like, oops, sorry about that.
It's like our
Oh,
friendly bartenders
I'm
at
so
Harrah's.
disappointed. It's
Yeah.
it's terrible.
When we went to Harrah's this past week, it was one guy was very methodical with his 1 ounce pour, And then the other guy, I was like, "Hey man, can I get another pour of the Baker 7?" He filled my cup to the top.
I remember
I guess he was
that.
waiting for me to
Yeah.
say stop. I was like,
I had him make me an old fashioned with the rest of what I think was it the
It was the
Bakers?
Bakers, yeah.
And
just like a spritz on top.
No, there was actually like 2 full pours in it. He's like, well, I just use the rest of it. I'm like, I'm fine with that, man.
At least it was in a rock.
Can I get an extra sugar packet or two, please?
I had to. He's like, I said, can I get a little bit extra simple in this? I said, he's like, well, we don't use any simple at all. I'm like, well, that makes sense then. It didn't have any sweetness to it.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm like, man, they're looking to get you drunk.
Well, I mean, the
You
more you
gamble
drink, the more
more.
you gamble.
Yep.
But hey,
that.
that was a good night for us. I mean, everybody did pretty well, and that wasn't bad
Lisa
at
was
all.
the big winner. Well,
Yeah, I
Lisa
lost
or-
like 200
Yeah.
bucks.
Lisa or Erica, I don't know what.
Erica did
won.
pretty well. Yeah,
Well, Lisa
yeah,
ended up about 300 ahead.
yeah.
Hey Jim, what did Erica make the other night at the casino?
150.
150,
All
wow.
right, so she was
Nice.
second place.
So
Yeah, I
Lisa-
dropped 200.
Well, I thought
I dropped 100. Yeah.
I thought I won 100, but actually I won 50 because I forgot about my first. 50
Better
I
than
put in.
losing.
So I did win 50.
Well, I was the goat at our table apparently because I kept getting 13 and 16, and like that was all I got.
Dude, it was brutal.
Yeah.
You were not having a good run of cards.
I got like 3 blackjacks. That was it. But
Yeah.
it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
It
I
was
think
a
I
good
had 2
time.
blackjacks is all I ended up
That was
getting,
good.
but it was fun.
We gotta
though.
do that again.
I
We gotta
learned-
go in the
I learned
spring.
A lot.
Hey, speaking of
Yeah.
gambling and heavy pours, the other night when we were in here watching the Avalanche, thank you very much, Avalanche, for winning, I think, 5-0.
5-0.
Ooh.
That was
Appreciated that. Appreciated the Dallas Stars winning, I think, 4-1. And
the Preds
the
win
Preds winning
3
6-1.
6-1. That's
Nice.
what it was. Yeah,
That netted me a nice little 150 on a $10 bet on a 3-leg parlay. So,
Yeah, give up gambling.
dude, I'm telling you, hockey, that's the place.
It is
It
fun.
is so much fun.
Until
yeah.
you do stupid shit like I do and lose all my money.
Well, you know,
Shutouts and scoreless first, and
Damn.
that's
I'll
what
tell you
I do.
what,
Like
I know it. McKinnon's going to score first tonight. $30.
that
No.
asshole.
I don't usually do that, but I did a 7-game parlay and an 8-game parlay, and once the Avalanche was the only team that screwed me, and the other one, Nashville, screwed me. I'm like, and
Yeah.
they both were shoe-ins to win the games.
Go to hell, Pens.
God dang it!
You suck,
That's
Pens.
right.
I don't vote. Sorry, Scott. I don't vote on the Pins anymore because every time I tried to, they would screw me.
The Pens are, yeah.
Didn't matter which way it went.
They let me
Yeah.
down every time.
They're entirely too sideways right now.
They're
Yeah.
Not playing well.
the Pistons of hockey.
They got beat
I do have
2-0
something-
from Seattle.
I do have something to say, and I will preface this by saying I am a Blackhawks fan as well. Avalanche are my team. I do like the Blackhawks. I like the fact that Connor Bedard's in the league coming in, but that kid needs to get some balls. Do you see him
too
bitching
weak.
and moaning about a slash?
Yeah.
That was literally going after his stick to stop the puck movement, and he's trying to get an investigation. Like, dude, toughen up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was so mad because of the first goal because he got checked into the wall. Normal check, got up, bitching and moaning about it, and then he comes off and they get scored on because he didn't get back on defense, and he was mad the rest of the game. And he's trying to. And it's like, don't play LeBron.
Well,
buddy.
he
Don't
should
do
just
this.
talk to his general manager and say, when are you going to get somebody to do a little enforcement?
and
That'll
would be-
stop a lot of it right away.
And that would be fine.
Yeah.
That would be fine. But don't complain about a hockey play. That's
No.
just stupid. You know what? I think it was Colton. He went right to the box and took his penalty because he did. He went for the stick and it came up and hit him in the hands. It happens every game. It's not-
hand?
But that's what it was. So
Well,
I just
yeah,
want to
I
say
mean-
that I love Bedard. I want to see him be a player. But man, be a player. Don't
Yeah.
go out there and be a LeBron.
No, we don't need
Gosh.
any of
We
that.
don't need that in
So-
hockey.
I saw that we have another sport being added to the Fishers Event Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the Fisher's Freight?
Well, other
But
than
even
them.
besides
Oh,
the
no,
Freight?
Yes,
Anyone.
other than them.
Who?
The pro volleyball team.
Oh,
Women's
really?
pro volleyball team. Yeah, I saw a post yesterday about it. So
Man,
Wow.
I
they'll be
would
adding
go watch
too.
that.
I got to
love
figure out
watching
who's
some
crewing this
volleyball.
stuff because
I wonder what year that's going to be, if that's going to be the second year, because I know they were trying to stay with 160, which you already had
yeah,
planned out.
because football is not till next year.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
till summer,
25.
Okay,
summer
so
of
they're adding the
25.
others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know when. I don't even know like the regular season of volleyball. Like I know college volleyball is fall
Well,
sport.
I
But
didn't even know
professional-
there was pro volleyball.
I didn't
That's
either.
great.
I think it's fall and winter because, and maybe into spring because I think the pro league always goes straight to the beaches in the summer.
yeah, because
So-
like the
yeah,
G
that
League
makes sense.
basketball is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's going to Noblesville. Never mind. G League's going to Noblesville.
Hey, Matt
The-
Ants
yeah.
were at the
Fuel.
game last night at the Fuel game.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Heck yeah. My boys,
Yep. They were out there on the ice and
Isaiah
trying
Wong
to.
and team. Pedro
Yep.
Bradshaw played for Bellarmine in Louisville. He was
Nice.
really good there.
Do we
Oscar
still have the
Sheboy.
womp 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 on there?
Somewhere I'd have to look.
Just start
Because,
hitting
yeah,
random buttons.
Let's see what's
Let's
on here
Let's
still.
see what's on.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you to clean your room?
We got.
Oh man,
That's the dusty
Dusty.
one.
There you go.
What's this one?
There you
there
go.
it
Oh,
is.
there it is. Now we know.
Go next.
Can I taste your juice?
Okay.
That was a Will one.
Yeah.
Taste your juice.
I think the other ones are songs.
You know, help me now. Fuck you, Joe Boo.
Fuck you, Joe Boo.
Fuck you, Joe Boo. That's the best one.
This is a good one. We're gonna get copyrighted for that one.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't play that one.
Two little stingers. That's a good one. I like this one.
Yeah.
It's the same guy,
Yeah.
Alex Grohl or something. He's the same guy that does the intro.
Well, the reason I was
gotta
thinking
update
about
that.
the womp womp womp.
Yeah.
I screwed up. I know this never happens.
I think we've already
I
talked
never-
about 2 screw-ups so far.
Well, so Circle City Whiskey Company, a couple of times I refer to them as Indiana Whiskey, and I am so sorry you're not Indiana Whiskey. I'll stick with that. But
There you go.
Sorry, Circle City.
nice.
Sorry about
Yes.
that.
So sorry, Drew. I did not catch it. Lisa actually caught it.
I saw her giving us
honestly-
kind of an ugly look, and I wasn't sure what it was all about.
And I'll be
so-
honest with you,
Yeah, I
it
skipped
had
that.
absolutely nothing to do with Indiana Whiskey Company. It's just, I think if Indiana was Circle City, and it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with that because I know they're not the same. So sorry, Drew. Circle City Whiskey Company. Stick with that.
Circle City.
Yes.
Yes, it's got the Indiana flag kind of emblem
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
It's I actually really like the look
I
of
do
that
too.
bottle. I mean, obviously
Purple.
being a lifelong Hoosier, it's a little bit nostalgic just looking at it, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's a nice bottle with the blue and the gold on it.
And I will say, man, he's got some amazing stuff coming out. His Butler,
The Butler
Bulldog.
small batch.
yeah. So he's doing.
I'm excited about that one.
He actually partnered with Butler Bulldogs.
His
to,
alma
to
mater.
release the whiskey. Yeah, where he
Yeah.
went to college, and he sold out in what did he say, 12 minutes on his website or something like that.
Oh, did he really? I didn't even realize he was
on his first
Wow.
release. He's got
selling that.
another. I think he said another 450 bottles being bottled right now.
That's
so
great.
good for you, Drew. Keep it up. And
That's crazy. Yeah, good for him.
Can't wait for some of the other stuff coming.
Yeah. Well, I did a before we talk more about the cigar and Peach Street here.
Yeah.
I did a search on the Justin's House Suburban,
Yeah.
and I updated
yeah.
that. So I don't know if you saw the notes that I added on that.
I
One
saw
of
that you
the-
noted it, but I don't think I
yeah.
actually read it.
So what
Good
was
show prep there.
I don't know the guy's name. I guess we can say it's public knowledge. Sean Chapman, he was a hearing officer scheduled to be a part of the hearing with the Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control's case against Justin's House of Bourbon. He recused himself from the case because of his own bourbon collection. It was conflict of interest to that would potentially affect his personal collection. So
You
he
think?
recused himself.
Well,
of that.
actually, shout out to him for having the integrity to
To do that,
recluse
yeah.
himself. Yeah, that's
And shame on him for not going ahead and voting for it to work so he can sell his own liquor.
So that was updated, I think, on the after the February 21st hearing that we talked about
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
That's been a
Um,
fast-moving story.
Yeah, I mean, there's
It
a
took
lot going on.
forever to
like-
get there, but then now,
And now
last
it's
month,
a
it's
lot.
just like everything going on.
yeah,
so.
it's crazy.
Well, you know what? I hope they win this. I mean,
Yeah,
at the very, very bare minimum, at least get some rules that people understand on the boards and abide by those rules and stick with
yeah.
them. Because that's the
it's,
problem with
you know-
liquor rules around the country. No one knows what's okay. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why there's some places that they just opened it back up in India. I think you can get to-go cocktails again. I think they
Oh,
actually
really?
legalized it, or they got a law they're trying to pass.
I guess I never realized that they
But
did
that's
it.
what they did during COVID, was allow you to take that. Well, a lot of places just kept doing it.
Yeah,
Even
that's
though
how
it's been
Louisville was.
illegal, and now they're talking about bringing it back, which it makes sense. If everything's separate, it is what
You just have to have a straw cover on top of your straw.
right. Yeah,
That's gonna stop
drive
me.
through
Can't drink
drinks
that.
down in
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
we left the paper on the straw. It's a closed container.
Oh yeah, you're good.
closed.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah,
Nothing beats a road beer.
Absolutely.
Not when you're driving.
Not when you're driving.
It's a passenger
Yeah.
when you're on the
Good.
beach in a
Good.
Jeep or something. Like,
I'm actually not a huge fan of the open container, laws.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, I mean, if you're being responsible and you got a driver, right, and they're not drinking, then what's it matter? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
you're headed somewhere, a concert or something, man, you want to kind of pregame a little bit.
yeah,
Sometimes you got a bit of a drive to get there.
yeah. That's what we did. So the other sporting event that I went to was the LA Dodgers
It's
game.
what you allegedly did.
It's what I allegedly did. we were on a it's on a government contract too. Our liaison at the Sword in LA was showing us around town, of course, and he was like, "Hey man, stop over here at this Walgreens. I want to get a drink before we go in." So we stop, and we're like 20 minutes away from the stadium, and he grabs like a couple 40s, and like we're in the back of the van
Chugging it
chugging
before you-
40s before we hit the gate at the Dodgers place.
All
Like,
right.
so yeah, road beers, as long as you're not
Yeah,
driving, don't
be
drive.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, be
Don't
safe.
drive
safe.
and drink.
Yeah.
No, don't do those two things. They don't mix.
No. But I will say I do drive better when I'm no wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Maybe
Just
drive the
kidding.
golf ball, from what I hear, and might drive a little better when you're drinking some.
I'm looking forward to hitting balls again this year, man. It's been way too many years.
Balls.
Tomorrow would be a good day for it. Sunny, 60.
Yeah, we got some nice
or
weather
something
coming.
like that. Yeah, finally.
Tomorrow I want to try to go out and play disc golf with my buddies from Anderson over there, and then Monday I'm gonna get out. So
Going back to Metazoa tomorrow.
that is Zoa.
Hey, there you go. A little
Shout
Spencer
those
Lee.
guys out.
Yeah,
We always
Metazoa is
talk about
awesome.
that.
Shout out Metazoa. So we set up our Spencer Lee's at Metazoa every once in a while. Metazoa is a brewery in downtown Indianapolis on
very
I
good
think it's
brewery.
College Avenue.
And the most
yeah.
animal-friendly place
Oh yeah,
in the city.
yeah,
Anywhere, yeah.
yeah. My wife tried to steal a dog last week. It's all good. It's a puppy. But
They make a lot of unique beers.
Yeah.
I
they
think
partner
got-
with the Indy 11, so
I think they got really most famous when they were doing was it Teddy Bear Kisses?
I think that something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that.
they got some
Yeah.
wild names, man.
They do, but
Jen's favorite is Hoppopotamus.
Hoppopotamus is
Yeah.
great. I
That
love that
is a
beer.
really, really good beer.
There's some blueberry wheat that they have. That's what I've been drinking a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Where they have I can never remember any of the names. I just read the thing and I'm like, I want that one.
They're very creative on their names and
Yeah.
their cans. Their cans are
Yeah.
cool too.
So one of the ones, again, don't remember the name, had like a mastiff or something on the can. All their beer cans have dogs or
Animals.
animals. So
Yeah.
like the Hoppopotamus is a hippo. Was the Indy 11 collab beer with them that had this mastiff on it. Well, that dog was there last week, so everyone was like taking pictures with them, and
oh jeez,
like it was their inspiration for their artwork. So
that's cool.
yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
very
So
cool.
yeah, we love Metazoa. Metazoa's cool. They
Hey.
support us. They support brands. They
I'm gonna
donate a
tell
lot.
you, I know you guys have been smoking along with me too. Have you had to touch up? Have you had to light, relight?
This is perfect.
No, not
It's
at all.
I sat
perfect
down
burn.
talking. We're sitting here talking, and this thing just stays lit.
Yeah.
I mean, it dead perfect burn all the way around this thing. This is definitely going to be a great pairing to have in here.
So what
I
else?
agree.
What else has like a hybrid Habano wrapper?
Couple of the different Espinosas. The Chef Special had a hybrid Habano.
I really like that one. That was good.
I'm trying to think. There's a couple other brands that have them in there, but I can't think off the top of my head what they are.
I wasn't sure
can't
like
remember.
how.
But I do know Espinosa's used several hybrid leaves on their plants.
Is this another one from Lazona?
Yes.
I think
yes.
this one comes out of their factory.
Yep, it does. It does.
Love the Espinosas.
Me too.
Always,
Me
always.
too.
Not a bad one.
And just want to thank Tyler for coming out. He was here Thursday, and great showing. Thanks for everyone coming out and supported him and his
There was a
brand as
lot
well.
of people here.
I mean,
a lot
we
of
were,
people.
from about 5 o'clock on, we were packed out, and really good event. And of course, several people got in on the deals and got a couple boxes of cigars to take home with them at a great discount. So if you ever get a chance to and haven't been to any of our cigar events, we do really good discounts. I mean, you're going to be getting, when you buy a box of cigars, you're going to end up getting at least 8 free cigars with that purchase. So it really ends up being a good deal for you to be able to stock up your humidor, especially now we're getting ready to start getting some warm weather, sit on the patio and porch.
Oh yeah, I'm
smoking.
pumped to sit outside. I
Me
mean, I sit
too.
outside anyways, but
Me too, man. I did it last
tried.
weekend. I did and it was just amazing.
I like it. I like it. I'm ready for the warm weather. We're gonna move this party outside.
Yes, we will. We'll be
Sit
doing
out
the
there in
patio
the sun
setting.
and so good.
That would be great when the trains go by.
Yeah.
You know.
That is a little.
Did you
annoying.
notice? Did you notice the siren on last week's?
No,
No.
you got rid of it.
I did.
Nice job.
I was just getting ready to say I didn't notice it go off yet today. Oh, it's not
It's
gone off yet. It's
not
not
yet.
yet.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
We'll hit it. We'll hit it. But yeah, I was able to.
That should be our new goal. Is we should get through our first pour before the.
If you don't, you
Siren
gotta
goes
choke
Oh,
the
that's a
rest of
good
it.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got what, about 21
About 20
minutes.
Yeah,
minutes.
we're good.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah.
I'm the slower one here, but
I might have a little surprise for us to try to
Ooh,
after this.
Nice.
cool. Okay, so you have Heaven Hill up next. What was going on with the Heaven Hill?
Oh, I saw some new label stuff.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Coming from them. And
What was that one you sent me asking me about?
It was Select Stock.
Select stock. So it sounds like it could be a new lineup or something for them.
I think but they had the label. They had the label application.
Is that TTB? Is that right? What's the organization they send it
I think
to?
so. Yeah,
I think it's TTB.
I'd have to look that up again.
So they have
Yeah,
you
it
have
is
to send these
TTB.
TTB,
Yeah, you
okay.
have to send these labels out well in advance of your bottles to get them approved. So they could just be setting this
Yeah,
up for
and they're
maybe
not
another
hidden.
couple
Like
years.
you can find these labels. Like Breaking Bourbon posts this stuff all the time.
He
And,
stares at them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He just
But,
keeps
like,
looking at that.
yeah, I mean that's
website.
a lot of people get on his blog site and see a bunch of stuff, and like if there's anything coming or anticipated, like you click on the link and it'll show you like the label or if he's tried it, and so like it's a cool site.
It's actually good information.
Yeah, it's really good information. But then Heaven Hill announced their 2024 Heritage Collection release. What was it? The 18-year.
Yeah, I was just
18?
looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be hopefully as good as the rest of them. But
Well, we've got some coming our way too, so we'll have that.
from the 2024 release.
Yeah, the 18.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I'm not sure when it's coming out, but it's coming out soon, very soon.
That'd be good. Yeah. So that's the one. We had that one not too long ago, didn't we?
What?
The 18.
No. Heaven Hill 18 is the Heritage Collection.
Yeah, it's the Heritage.
What did we?
Elijah Craig.
Elijah
18.
Craig.
Oh, it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
It was
No,
18
this is
something.
the Heritage. This
Yeah.
is having 17, 20, and now this is 18 this year.
I haven't tried the 18.
And
Heaven
we
Hill
did
then.
do a little bit of an AB on, what was that, Thursday night that we were up so late? We had the Elijah Craig 18 and the Heaven Hill 20. Just to, do a little AB comparison. Yeah, the 20 was,
Night and day.
the 20 was
Yeah.
way better. Like,
Well,
shockingly better.
And I mean, you're talking so much more corn forward,
Yes.
so sweet
Yeah.
Yes.
compared to a
Yeah.
little bit more oaky. Although I will say I've had, I think 2 or 3 different Elijah Craig 18s, and this one's probably the least over oaked of any of them.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
Speaking of Heaven Hill, though, you got the
Yeah.
Whiskey Magazine back-to-back Distiller of the Year for 23 and 24,
Hell
which is
yeah.
a weird thing that you've already determined that for 2024. So good
That
for
is
you.
odd. It is odd.
But
Or maybe the reigning champs 424. Maybe that's what they're calling it.
I guess maybe
I
it
don't
was
know.
22. Maybe it's like sports 23, 24 season.
Could be.
Right,
But
right.
back-to-back Whiskey Magazine for Heaven Hill.
Well
Congrats.
done.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I mean, they, in my opinion, they deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, they do so much. They have products from every category pretty much around the world, other than I'm sure they don't own any Scotch or Irish, but everything else they pretty much have. And I didn't know that. I was looking through their portfolio one day, and I'm like, oh, they own that? Oh, they own that? It was just kind of
Yeah.
crazy, you know.
And some of the new stuff. Do you remember? What was the one? Five Brothers.
Yeah,
The one that Jim
something
brought
like
us.
that, yeah.
That one was. It was
That's a
pretty good. It was
distillery
just.
only
Yeah, it was a
release.
lighter blend for sure. But
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Cheaper.
And this
It's
year
like
they're
30
opening
bucks.
up the some of the barrel picks to some special stuff, and I'm trying to get on.
Heck yeah, let's get in there. Let's get some more barrel picks going this year, man. We gotta get
Always,
some more.
always. I'm ready to
Well,
go again, man.
so,
Been too long.
This year, a lot of it's going to depend on some things we're working on, but probably looking at if things don't change, going with 3 picks this year.
Whiskey
Working
Acres.
on Whiskey Acres. I'm working on Heaven Hill still, which we'll get a Heaven Hill pick. I'm just hoping to get one of the 2 that I'm really shooting for, and then I'm going to be talking to. I think it's RNDC. I've already talked to him. I can't, Old Forester. I'd like
cool.
to do an Old Forester pick this year. That's one I haven't done yet. And I think that would be a good addition to our pick wall.
Yeah. Well, this week will be the Whiskey Acres pairing with Indiana Bourbon Club. I think it's on the 6th.
Oh, the tasting.
The
Yeah.
tasting, yep.
The one
Yep.
that's definitely in February.
Yep.
Well, and I think I've heard several people saying they're going that. They opened it up. I think they even opened up the event for people that didn't get the.
Yeah, so that's
pours
what I was
now.
going to mention. If you don't have, if you didn't sign up to get samples, they opened it up to the general public without samples, obviously. But
Yeah.
Nick and Jamie are going to be on the call, so
And you'll
you
love
can
these
still
guys.
learn stuff. Like, it sucks you won't have the samples, but
Yeah.
there's enough people that if you want samples, we could probably get you some. Like, between all the stuff that we brought back, like, we could probably hook you up with some. So if not, you just join in. I think Cole linked the Whiskey Acres thing on the IBC page, so just hop on there and join it on March 6th. So
March 6th, that's when it is?
yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Be Wednesday the 6th, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
'cause
Because today's the second.
Yep.
Do you know what time?
Yesterday was the second.
Yesterday was the 3rd.
So it's like the
I
second?
think it's at like 6 p.m. or something.
So, okay.
Because I couldn't do it because I think I'm working
Okay.
Mad Ants that day or
Okay.
something. I'm working basketball, of course.
Okay.
So yeah, join that. It's a good brand to learn about. Let us, look back at one of our videos that we did a couple weeks ago with the Whiskey Acres pairing. If you want some more information, check that out.
So I noticed on the list here of our notes, the next thing we're talking about, Burr Rye.
Yeah.
Right. And I just kind of want to start here with this. I've been a High West fan for a long time. Obviously they've, started to make a lot of changes and getting into their own whiskey instead of sourcing all of it. But I mean, I remember, man, it's been over 10 years buying my first High West Rendezvous and absolutely loving it. I remember when Burr Rye first came out and I managed to get a bottle. And then I remember my my brother-in-law's sister, right? My brother's sister's cousin, boyfriend's nephew's best friend, whatever. Going out to Utah.
They're
and
all
actually,
Deschamps. It's
right,
fine.
they are all Deschamps. There's a bunch of us. This is actually the Carey side, so it's the other half of the family.
Oh, gotcha. The other half of the town.
Don't take that as like a Kentucky incest reference or anything, but it's a small town, folks.
Yeah.
But
Second cousins are fair game. It's fine.
exactly, legally, right? Wow, that took a turn I did not expect at
The
all.
wonderful whites of West Virginia.
Did you expect anything
Yes,
different?
wild and wonderful.
Wild and wonderful over here.
But I remember her going out and getting like a bottle of light whiskey for us. And, for a long time, High West has done a lot of good stuff. I thought it was interesting here him talking about the fact that he trademarked the term Burr Rye.
Burr Rye.
And now we see Knob Creek coming out with what's basically a Burr Rye.
Bourbon
Yeah.
rye.
Yep, a bourbon rye.
So it's
versus
weird
Burr Rye.
because like the mixture on the Knob Creek label that I saw, it was 30% 9-year bourbon and 70% 7-year rye, as where the Burr Rye from High West is much more bourbon than it is rye, which is why
Is it
it's
much
a
more?
Burr Rye.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's opposite of that. So like the blend of the High West is, what is it? It's 9-year straight bourbon, 10-year-old straight rye, 16-year-old straight rye, and 16-year-old straight rye. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blends in there to comprise that whole thing, and I think it ended up being 80, 10 maybe.
Yep.
So like it was much more bourbon than it was rye. So and then the Knob Creek one seems to be more rye than
So
bourbon.
like they might be going for that spice.
Yeah, so it's a bourbon.
There you go.
Rye bond.
Rybon.
Rybon.
Well, it is important to notice for those that may be a little bit newer into kind of the whiskey world, right? You're going to see mash bills, right? And mash bills are going to be when the grain is put together, mashed, and then fermented and distilled, versus what we're talking about is blending of different whiskeys. And it is going to get a very different profile, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go a 70-30 corn to rye mash bill. It will not taste anywhere remotely close to a blend of a 70% corn, 100% corn bourbon and 30% 100, straight rye.
Yeah.
So it's an important distinction to kind of know what it is that you're tasting there and what these distillers are doing that people don't always realize. Hey, there's some nuances here that do matter.
Well, and that's another thing too with bourbons and ryes. you have high rye bourbons and you have lower rye ryes, and you just have to have that 51% to either call it 51% rye for a rye or 51% corn for a regular bourbon. What you might find is, people say a lot of times, they say, oh, I don't like ryes, but they might like a bourbon that has 30% rye in it.
Right.
It's not that they don't like rye. They just don't like the higher spice in it. So you might find that as you test this stuff out and you try some different rye, you say, maybe you don't like rye. Try some of the lower rye contents, and what you might find is it's not that you don't like rye. You just don't like high rye, like 80-90% rye.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo Trace, right? Just straight Buffalo Trace. Good example.
Yep.
It's got a pretty heavy amount of rye in it.
Yep.
Right? Definitely got a little bit of that spice there, but it's a bourbon because it's 51%. Right? Versus Maker's Mark, right? Maker's Mark is a wheater. Right? So it's going to be that corn, 51+%, and then a lot of wheat backing it, and it's going to get it softer notes.
Yep.
So definitely, learning about some of these mash bills can make a difference in helping you to work your way through the world of whiskey.
Right.
Yeah, that Boo Rye is all sourced too. So
Yes,
it's
100%.
MGP, LDI, and Seagram's, I think. And I think one of them even has some Barton in it. One of their ryes that they blend is Seagram's product.
Okay. Do we know if when High West is going to be switching over to all their own juice, or are they even ever planning?
I don't.
Rendezvous is not 100%, but I think it's like 70% their own.
So they're slow rolling this.
Yeah, and I will say
because double rye still is.
I'll keep buying High West products and keep trying them as they continue to improve, because I think they know what they want to get to from a flavor profile perspective.
It's good MGP.
They're just their own distillate is probably just still not quite there yet. And I've got a bottle of Rendezvous rye here recently, and was like, oh, okay, you guys have got a little work to do.
Yeah.
Right. Especially if you look at one of those 10 years, ago when it was still $30 a bottle and not 75.
Yeah.
It was incredible. It was absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
And it's just not quite there right now.
I think Campfire was the first one I tried.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
That's a
I didn't know what High West was like when I tried it. I went to Bourbon and Beyond with Jen one year, like 6 years ago, maybe. I don't go very often. I don't like crowds, but I went with her that one year, and she was up front mosh pitting with all the other people, and I was finding the bourbon tents and stuff. And High West had a trailer out there. They're just handing it out, just free samples. It's
Yeah.
like, this is awesome.
That's rough.
Yeah,
That's
it was one of my
terrible.
first pins I ever got. It's in my liquor cabinet, but it was a little High West Rendezvous Rye pin. So I got a couple
That's
of those.
cool.
Yeah. So but that was, I mean, ever since then, like, I got hooked on all of their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I really-
Campfire's a strange one, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny. You if you're a Scotch drinker, it's a great way to try and experience a little bit of bourbon,
Right.
right? And if you're a bourbon drinker, it's an interesting way to try and experience a little bit of Scotch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Knob Creek one, that was another one that I didn't find a whole lot of information on it. It was just one that I saw, like one of my alerts on Google was, for bourbon last week was that label. So I pulled it up and saw the label. So who knows when that's coming? Hopefully it's 2024 so we can try it out and get it going. But another one, Michter's posted their barrel strength.
I really
rye.
don't even want to talk about it. I mean, let's talk about it because it's so damn good.
Yeah.
And it's so freaking impossible to find. Michter's, if you're listening, you probably aren't, but maybe if somebody is, make more.
Oh, so it's like
The barrel proof rye is so damn good.
Jen, that was my Christmas present from Jen. I think in 2019, she bought me the vertical of Michter's products, and it was like 10-year toasted bourbon, 10-year toasted rye, and then the barrel strength bourbon and rye.
That was the first toasted I ever had was Michter's.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. So,
Well, I know you moved on to Michter's, but one real quick thing I want to say back about High West. We have the High West Double Rye, which we use on the bar for cocktails and pours. If you want a really good representation of what MGP rye tastes like,
that's one.
this is a great one. This you'll get an idea of why MGP is known as the rye distillery in America right now.
I keep a big bottle in my liquor cabinet.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Good stuff.
It's a little tough to pour.
it is. Those big
It's
bottles
huge.
are heavier than hell.
You guys got but you have the big bottle, don't you?
175s.
The 175s.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's
that's a little bottle.
That's the 750.
No, you're just good.
That still doesn't fit on my shelf though.
No,
They're tall.
Yeah.
They're tall, and you just get even bigger. It's like the big bottle of Eagle Rare, the 175.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We have these small ones, the 750s, but we also have the big dogs, and those big dogs are pain in the ass to pour from.
Drinking straight from the bottle of the Eagle Rare 175 is
If you're gonna do
It's
it,
a
you
lot of
gotta.
fun.
Yeah, we gotta pull
is fun.
early. Don't get the last pull, or you'll get some floaties.
there.
in
There
for
will be
sure.
some floaters. That's an Indy 500 tradition for myself.
I love it.
I'm sure when we get into the month of May, we'll have a little Indy 500
Yeah.
discussion. Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
we should do?
You want to go record out there?
I do. I think we should.
I'll be there Friday. You'll be there Friday.
I should.
That's,
what is
that's
the,
a
what's the
terrible
day?
idea.
What's the day?
It's the date
20
23rd maybe, something like that.
it
23rd
the
or
24th?
24th. The
24th, I
24th.
believe.
There you
Oh,
go.
man.
Yeah, because you have an event on the 23rd.
Yep.
And it's going into Memorial Day weekend, as it's done for the last I don't know, 100 years.
I'm supposed to shoot a wedding that day. I think I might just cancel that.
Oh, sorry, I can't shoot your wedding.
I can't do this. I gotta go drink bourbon with my friends
And watch
I do
cars,
have one that day.
And watch cars go 235,
and watch cars go
240
fast.
miles an hour.
It's in Bedford too. Yeah, we're gonna move
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Well, someone's gonna do it for me.
there you go.
Maybe they just won't get married.
Man,
I had
Wow.
5 of those last year. Okay, I had 5 people either break off the wedding, move it to a different destination, or
change the date.
just change the date.
Sorry. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
did
but they're
that.
still getting married.
They are still getting married.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had
yes.
one
It's my
mom
youngest daughter.
email me and was like, "It's not happening." That's all it said.
Oh, shit.
And I responded and I was like, "Is there another date that you were thinking of?" She was like, "No, it's just not happening. We want our money back." And I was like, "Well, that's not how contracts work." So,
No, contracts do not work that
I was
way.
Sorry
going to
to-
ask you, are you getting a down payment to start?
oh yeah,
that?
I always do deposits for that very reason, and that's actually
You
in there.
should.
So
You should.
yeah, but
I mean, you're blocking a day off.
yeah, I mean, I
People schedule their weddings out.
and that's
years
the
in
hard
advance.
thing with doing sports broadcasting stuff is a lot of that stuff is last minute, and I don't sign contracts when I do that. It's just you agreed to be here.
Mhm.
The downfall to that is if something changes on the broadcast end and they don't need you,
Nothing.
you don't get compensated for holding the day or anything.
That sucks.
So yeah, I've had that happen a lot.
It's Disney. They
no.
got a lot of money.
Yeah, they don't care about.
No, they don't care.
They don't care about us.
No.
But.
No.
But if you're listening to this, and you are crewing for the new Fishers Event Center, hit me up.
Yeah.
I need to know who's crewing this.
Both
I want to
are
work.
visuals.
Yeah,
Yep.
both are visuals. Hit me up. Instagram, Facebook, text me. I don't care. You can find my number on
Well, you've
Google,
already
probably.
done some fuel games, haven't you?
Yeah, I work some fuel games. So
So they at
I'll
least
talk
know
to my
you there.
ticket guy.
see if
I'll talk to my ticket guy, and Rob, you can talk to your
Yeah.
sponsor person, and
because I don't know
we'll
who's
figure it
going to
out.
do the Fisher's Freight stuff since it's it's all going to be out of the event center. So I'm assuming that
Right.
they're considering in-house productions.
You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a responsibility of each team, each concert goer. I mean, it may just be a location for you to come, and you have to
Right.
get your own thing.
Well, because what we talked about with the G League when they go to Noblesville is I'm sure they'll still have some sort of in-house production on site, but the streaming will probably still come from the Pacers room
yeah.
like we do now.
Yeah.
That's just what the discussion has been. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I hope to still do stuff with them. And Fever, I guess if Fever are going up there too.
Oh, are the Fever
then
going?
I think
north?
so. I think they're
Really?
going to either that new place because they were playing at the Coliseum or whatever
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
The
then-
Coliseum at the State Fairgrounds.
Yeah, and
WNBA was?
yeah.
WNBA was. Yeah, I
I
think
did
it was
not
2
realize
years
that.
ago.
Well, I don't know. There's big news in case you guys hadn't heard, considering the WNBA and specifically the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark.
Declared.
They got first
She
pick.
has declared,
Yep.
and they have first pick. So
Yep. So
welcome,
Caitlin's
Caitlin.
coming.
And I heard that her boyfriend, maybe fiance, lives in Indianapolis,
He's
which was
on
one
the
of the
coaching
drivers.
staff.
Oh, is
yeah,
it the
he's on
coaching
the
staff?
yeah.
There you
Connor
go.
McCaffrey's on the coaching staff or athletic staff with the Pacers. So
Okay,
She's the
so-
type of player
yeah.
that can come on a team and just they could win it next year.
And they'll boost
because of-
attendance by 20%, like
big
right
time.
off the bat. Yep.
I mean, this is probably. I think they said this has been the most watched women's college basketball year ever.
oh yeah, the tickets
And
the
it's
ticket
mainly
prices
because of
for-
her.
Yeah,
I mean,
are upwards of $500 for every game that she goes to.
the sad thing is, I think a lot of people are just waiting to see if she blows up and shove someone on the floor again, which would be great. Check some people, get it.
Yeah, I mean,
penalty box in basketball. That'd be great.
That would be great.
So
man.
next year, so this year's All-Star 3-point contest was between
1202.
1202.
There we
Chug,
go.
chug. I'm not chugging.
No. I mean, I don't have to worry about it because I only got enough left for one more sip anyway.
Dang it.
Woo! You're gonna hear that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get rid of that one.
We what were we talking about? Fever.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Well, I mean, we wanted a penalty box in the NBA.
He'll be right out.
I think LeBron will be
3-point contest. That's
Oh,
what
yes,
it was.
yes, there you
So
go.
this year's All-Star 3-point contest was with Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. I want to see next year with Caitlin Clark
absolutely.
and Steph or someone else. Who cares? I don't care anyone else. But she broke her record by shooting a 3 from like the logo,
Yeah.
and they put her number on the floor to commemorate
That's
it. Like
funny.
That is
fully,
crazy.
like she could just like chuck it in the air and it goes in. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Always love seeing Indiana sports, continue to grow. There's some
Yeah.
good stuff going on here right now.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. I think they had talked about doing a watch party for the WNBA draft at Gamebridge. So hopefully that is actually going to happen now because she's going to, go to us, hopefully. So
And the first pick
Yeah.
comes from Iona College. What?
someone completely unrelated.
Oh.
Or somebody from overseas, right? Where you
Yeah.
go, who the hell is that?
Well, that's how the men's draft is this year. If you look at like the mock drafts, already there's 5 or 6 like Kentucky players in there. Of course, Zach Edey's like 5 or 6 or something. He's in the top round, or at least he was. But then there's 2 or 3 French players, a couple Irish
Yeah.
guys, a couple English just like overseas youngins that are.
I'll be curious
Going.
to see how Zach Edey does in the NBA.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I
Grow
think he'll
into
have a career, but yeah, he's going to have to grow into
He's
it.
got to build up.
He's still, he did a pretty good job in the last offseason, stacking on a little bit. He looked a little bit
Well,
bigger
if I'm
than he
not
came
mistaken,
out.
he's a pretty good student too. If I remember right, I've heard he's a good student. Once
Gotta
it's
be.
your entire job,
Yeah.
day in day out, you should just bulk up. I mean,
That's
your
it,
job
yeah.
is to go
Yeah.
work out and play basketball. Come
Right.
on.
Hopefully, Wimby's doing great. Chet Holmgren's doing great. Like all these other, big men rookie that are doing really
Right,
good. Like
right.
so, hopefully he goes first round. Hopefully he does good, and we get to keep watching him play. 'Cause that's,
Yeah.
he's fun to watch. Super competitive, but there was like 5 or 6 from the University of Kentucky that I think were on the list, and I didn't see anyone from IU on there, at least for the mock draft. But
Well, they kind of suck.
Yeah. I mean, they beat Iowa. That's their claim to fame
I
this year.
know.
That was it.
Oh, you're talking the women.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about women. Yeah.
Yeah, the men did
women.
not.
No, the men don't beat anybody this year.
No, they haven't been good. They started off the season decent, and they were winning a few games, and everyone gave them some. I mean, actually, they got in the top 15, 20 or something like that at one point, and then tanked.
Yep.
It sounds like Louisville, except for the winning part.
Yeah.
They got the bad part down.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Louisville came out and started losing. Oh, right. There wasn't winning at the
But then
beginning.
beat Florida State and Georgia Tech
Well,
in the same month. Like, wow. 2
have you
games?
noticed it's kind of interesting across professional sports. I know Rob and I were talking about the hockey side of things and teams that were doing really well before the All-Star break and have fallen off. And the lack of
Washington.
just a major, team that is just dominating everybody. Are we past that for a while? Is that not going to be the case in any sport now? I mean, you
I have
think
a hard
college
time-
with like NIL, there's no reason for people to just say, oh, I'm going to Alabama or I'm
Right.
I'm going to Kentucky to play basketball
St.
or whatever.
John's.
Right? You can go anywhere. You can be
Yeah.
like, okay, I can be the big man on campus at this place and I can pocket $1 million over a 3 or 4 year playing career.
That's
Why
still
do I
the-
need to go to Michigan?
The difference is with the women's sports, the Title IX sports, because some of these girls like Caitlin Clark that are getting $1 million or more in NIL money, pretty lucrative for them to. I mean, they're going to be well
to
off
stay in
anyways
school.
to stay in
Yeah.
school.
But they don't need to pick a big school to go. They
Right.
they can go out
But
there.
the thing
and-
is, like
yeah.
now you're going to see a fallback in a little bit of the draft. I think in the next couple years, still because of that, like for women's sports at least. You know,
Yeah.
if they have that extra year of eligibility
Yeah.
and they're getting that NIL money, they're probably going to stay. I mean, you know, thank you, Caitlin Clark, for declaring for the draft, but like she could have stayed.
But she's not going to up her game.
It's true.
There's nowhere for her game to go up except for professional.
Risk getting
at this
hurt
point.
your, you know,
You can't blame
6th
it.
year, 5th
I mean,
year.
What
like,
is she? Is she a junior or a redshirt senior or what right now?
She's a senior, but she is.
So
She
might have
has that COVID year still, so
Gotcha.
she has one more
Right,
year of
COVID.
eligibility.
which that
so,
COVID is the whole redshirt
yeah.
thing.
So
used
why
to
you
be
go
out.
why go back and risk injury when you could, you know? And there's like the women make up their money in sponsorships, and
Yeah.
you know,
Well, and if you're not
playing
following,
overseas, like-
if you're not following this, I mean, it's almost a foregone conclusion that Iowa's probably going to win the national championship this year because of the team they have around her, but because of her.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Now
Yeah.
she may not, but honestly, kids these days, I don't think that if they don't win the national championship, they don't go back to play to win the championship.
No, they
because
don't.
big money's coming.
yeah.
You know, there's even in
South
women's
Carolina.
sports. I mean, women's sports, they're not getting paid. You know, like she's not gonna get paid like Steph Curry,
Oh yeah.
but
Right.
she's
So
gonna,
first
she's
round-
still gonna be making millions
first
of
round-
dollars.
First
you know?
draft round. Jesus
Number
Christ.
one pick
First-
overall.
Yeah,
Number one pick overall for women. I think the salary is only like 110,
yeah.
Yeah.
110,000.
Yeah.
But
That's ridiculous.
for them. It's what, 2 years?
I think so. Yeah.
But
So, like,
she'll
on
have all
rookie.
kinds of sponsorship stuff going on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's
She'll
not
have a
gonna
shoe.
be-
I mean,
yeah.
She'll have a shoe immediately.
Yeah. Your endorsements and sponsors, like that's going to pay your bills. And,
Mhm.
you know,
Can you
she's
imagine
already got
how many
that.
shoes that she's going to sell?
Oh my gosh, every little girl's gonna have them.
All of
Every
them.
little girl.
Every single one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And college and high school.
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I got to say this cigar, I love it. I don't think it's got any significant transitions that I've noticed,
No,
but it's
but that's one thing I do like about
consistent.
this.
beautifully consistent.
I do like cigars with transitions a lot. I mean, obviously, this is one that starts off nice and continues. It doesn't build and doesn't get stronger at the end. You know, like right now I'm smoking. I'm not quite to the final third yet.
I'm almost there.
I mean, we're an hour and 10 minutes in. I've still got half my cigar left, almost. And slow burner, but I like the fact that it doesn't get super hot towards the end. It doesn't get
Yeah.
super spicy. It just stays in all those nice, brighter kind of spice notes. And
Yeah. This is a medium to full
Yeah.
with that hybrid.
Yeah.
It
I
is,
would,
yeah.
I would lean a bit more just medium.
Yeah.
I think so
Yeah.
too. I think it's definitely on the lower side of medium full, but it's definitely a tick above medium. But
I
Great
tried the
cigar.
cream the other day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I did it with
the crema.
the crema.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Yep.
What did I have with that? I think it was a Highlander grog coffee.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just black Highlander grog because
Yep.
I had like one scoop left.
It worked, didn't it?
It was pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
I'm
I was
telling
like,
you, man.
So the crema is an Espinosa Connecticut cigar that
Very
is,
light.
you know, you find a lot. Some of the Connecticut's tend to have that kind of Connecticut bitterness. This one
This
has
one
all the
is-
creaminess.
Yeah, not
And
bitter
it's
at
really
all.
nice little nuttiness underneath it. Which
But you
goes
think
great
black
with
coffee, you'd think it would overrun it, right? You think the
Yeah.
black coffee would just stomp all over the flavor. It doesn't
Really
work that
doesn't.
way at
No,
all.
the nuttiness pulled out a lot.
Yep, you
in-
get some of
in
those
the
milks,
stick.
that cream sweetness
So
to
good.
it.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
it's excellent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a good one. So thanks for that suggestion because I really like that one. So,
Good.
Yep.
oof, man, what else we got in sports? USC Bronny James. I mean,
Well, I mean, we got
we
the
could talk about him.
we got the combine on.
Heck
Yeah.
Obviously, we're here in Central Indiana and Ingalls, and Indianapolis always hosts the combine, and always fun to watch that.
that one douchebag, Caleb Williams. It isn't. Yesterday, my Facebook feed was semi truck off the bridge in Louisville and Caleb Williams, and it was like that was it.
There was a lot of shit that happened in Louisville this
Oh,
week.
yeah,
Like shootings and all kinds of
couple
crazy
shootings,
stuff.
Yeah.
It's
There's
like,
a couple things in
Guys trying
Fishers.
to compete
Fishers,
with Florida
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to
Yeah,
find
did you hear about what
Kentucky
happened up
man
in-
instead of Florida man.
There was that was a good movie show. That was a good show. Florida Man was great. Yeah, there's someone at Top Golf that had his gun discharged and then flee.
you're just wearing it and it fell off
I
and
guess.
discharged.
I didn't think. I mean, obviously they have signs, they know weapons, but like,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They can't prosecute for that.
No.
So
Yeah, I
you know, it's.
I mean,
it's-
they've proven that
look,
with the kid down in Greenwood.
if that happens, just stay there, own up,
Don't
and
run.
say sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously that was terrible. They may ask you to leave, but
now you can't go back to
know,
Top Golf.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just stay there.
I mean,
Own
I
it.
would assume that's probably still a prosecutable offense.
Well,
But you're going to get
and
a
A
you
hand
just-
slap.
discharge. I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Accidental discharge.
I guess
Probably
it
the cops
depends
are
on
going to
what
show
it
up and you're gonna go,
hits.
and they're going to just like really
well, if
seriously.
he was
Like,
allowed
I
to
mean,
possess too,
They
like
should.
If he's, You know,
Yeah,
if he
and I
didn't
guess
have
that
any
could be the
violent
thing.
offenses.
Yeah, because like Indiana, we're constitutional carry now, right? So
For now.
yeah. So
Yeah, I was
you
excited
can
about
carry
that.
anything
Like
you want.
the first month we moved here a couple years ago, they changed that, and I had already filled out my applications to like send in
Right.
for my concealed carry, and then they changed that, and I was like, oh, guess I don't fucking need these.
Yeah.
It saves you like 110
Yeah.
Well,
bucks.
the-
For
But then
a
they talked
lifetime,
about
right?
going
The
back.
nice thing is, I've got my lifetime, and the nice thing about that is that's reciprocal across all states. Our constitutional carry doesn't hit
Not
every
all,
state.
Well, there's
definitely
like
not Illinois and
5
California.
Yeah,
No,
there's-
it doesn't.
yeah.
I can still carry my gun, but I have to have them
I think
separate.
so. A lot of people get
Illinois.
like I think Utah because Utah's covered in like 42 states or something like that.
Well,
if you get a
and
Utah
all
license.
the, I mean, most of the states around us, except for Illinois, all the states from
Around here,
all the
yeah.
way down towards
Have
Florida, and all that stuff,
reciprocity, yeah.
are all reciprocity.
Words are hard today.
Reciprocal. It's all reciprocal.
Reciprocal.
Thank you to sponsor Deadwood Live. Derek with Deadwood Live is producing top quality live edge products as well as bourbon themed furniture. If you've been in the lounge, you've seen the custom live edge table and barrel stools produced by Derek. Be sure to give him a like and follow on Facebook at Deadwood Live. That's DED Wood Live.
Well, welcome back, guys.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, talking about sports. Talking
Well,
about
we
that
also had like
asshole.
4 pours in between there, so this is great.
Right.
Are you
right,
almost?
right.
You almost
I'm-
done over there?
I am empty.
What do you?
so
what do
we're
you?
gonna.
Give me your final thoughts before we get to the next one
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, final thoughts on
on the Peach
the
Street.
Peach Street. I thought maybe after a little bit of time that some of those nice bright floral notes might drop off a little bit and we get more kind of into the meat of it. It maintained.
It does.
It's
And
another
it's-
really consistent one
it
too.
is
So
very
this was a
consistent.
great pairing.
I
to
think it
do.
is a great pairing.
And I will
right?
say, the one thing I get out of Four Roses is a lot of that floralness, and I don't like that. This one here is a balance of the floral and the sweet and the bourbon kind of notes you normally get, the vanillas and stuff. So it's not going to be like a Four Roses floral bomb.
Yeah, mine was real floral on the nose, and then like you said, kind of sweet on the palate. I don't.
Yeah.
It was more like you said cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
So I'm thinking like
Yeah.
frosting almost.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
like the cream cheese frosting.
It's
real
really good.
sweet.
Even if you don't want to try this this pairing together, this is definitely one to get in on. And we kind of the timing on this one wasn't great because we had some other picks coming, and we got this one, and we ended up backing it up with 2 picks right after that. So it really lost a lot of its limelight.
Kind of flew under the radar, didn't it?
It really
Yeah.
did. But this is definitely one of. I mean, honestly, I've loved every pick we've done. Individually, totally
in
different.
their own ways. Yeah, I don't think there's one that I really like. Don't like.
No,
Smell
I mean
your
even the
empty
first
glass
one.
now. Smell your empty glass and tell me
Pretty
if
rinsed.
yeah. I was about ready to, and I'm like, oh, I think I'll, because I'm now getting some caramel,
Yeah,
Oh,
which is really nice. Like not an
It's
aggressive
almost like-
dark caramel, but
it's
a
like
nice
caramel
light-
malt. It's like
Yeah, a little caramel malt. Yep.
It reminds me of the nose on the Hard Truth caramel malt rye. Remember
oh
that?
wow, yeah.
Well, sometimes you try and get your nose real deep into the glass, and the ethanol just
Over-
gets you a little
overwhelms
bit.
you,
Yeah,
yeah.
but now that there's nothing in my glass and I'm smelling it, I'm getting those nice caramel notes.
This one reminds me of aspartame. I'm just kidding. All right, well, rinse up. We
Rinse
talked
up.
about Michter's barrel strength
Uh-huh.
rye. I have
Oh,
this much left, so we
yeah.
can kill this.
Man.
Okay.
Man.
So this is the
Wow.
2019 release of the barrel strength Kentucky Straight Rye. 108 proof, 108.4 to be exact. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to.
I will say
Try
I
other
had,
ones.
I had a pour of this about 2 years ago down at the Executive Lounge outside of Louisville.
Shout out to Executive.
Shout out. And they had, I think they were charging, I don't know, $12 or something.
Nice.
Right, which I think it's running about $100. It used to be $60 a bottle. Now it's up to about 100, 110.
Yeah, I think
10
the
bucks.
release is
In that range.
110 now.
Yeah,
And they might be doing ounce pours and something like that at $10.
I think it was an
for-
ounce and a half. I
Was
think,
it really?
Yeah, for $10.
That's a great
or
price for
$12.
$100 bottle.
It
Damn.
was really really good, and just really appreciated them having that and offering it at such a reasonable price. If you're in the area down there outside of Louisville, highly recommend the Executive Lounge. Small place, really great in the summer because they got a good crowd that goes and sits outside.
Nice.
Yep,
All right,
great place.
Pour it up, save some for Rob.
Absolutely.
So I'll read what Michter's released when I saw that they announced their 24 one. Says, I am excited that Master Distiller Dan McKee and our Master of Maturation, Andrea Wilson, felt that this whiskey is ready. commented Michter's president Joseph J. I can't say that. Magilico.
Yes, that's exactly how you
They
pronounce
say
it.
it's very special. It is very special. It's really good. I think I've had 2 or 3 of these. This was the one that Jen got me for Christmas. The new one is coming out at 110.2 proof. What else? They
Which is kind of their sweet spot. That
yeah, I think
110-ish
that's great.
range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suggested retail is gonna be 110 for 750.
Okay, not
So,
going up very
yeah,
much.
I mean,
Not a spice bomb on the nose,
No.
right? I mean, you'd think
It's got the
a
Michter's
straight-
nose.
It
no,
does.
this is a 20. No, it's a 19 because we did it in 20. The
Okay.
The purchase of like the vert that Jen got me with this came with like a tasting mat, a couple Glens, the four or 5 bottles that we got, and then virtual tasting because it was like right when COVID started,
Oh,
or they
okay.
did it during COVID.
Okay.
And it was really cool. You hop on there with the master distiller and like the tour guides, and they kind of it's like us and like 20 other people, and you got like a private tasting like you would if
It
you
was
go
during
there.
COVID.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it was.
I really hope that, because a lot of those places did that during COVID. I
Yeah.
kind of hope they keep doing it. It makes
like the
it
virtual
makes the
ones.
world so much
Yeah.
smaller. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we could be going through a tour of Bruichladdich in Scotland
Yeah,
if you do a virtual. I mean, that would be amazing to see more of these distilleries do that. And you know what? Charge $10-15 for it. Who cares?
I'd pay for it. Yeah,
I would.
I would all day.
I
long.
know people will bitch and moan about, it should be free. You know what? They got to make money too.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking
charge what
time
you're
to
gonna charge
do. Yeah,
them
this
for.
is their job. This is their profession. This is what they're
Exactly.
doing. Aside of they love what they're doing, but like
Yeah.
they got to make money when they're doing this too.
There's
so
a reason why they have marketing departments in every distillery. Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is making me think of
Oh.
late summer in Indiana. We grow a lot of cantaloupe, right?
Yes.
Muskmelon, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from and what you call it. But a bit overripe.
Overripe muskmelon, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. I was trying to think of that note, and I was thinking fall in Indiana.
So this reminds you of fall in Indiana.
It's really nice. I haven't even gotten the sip yet.
I'm sad that's gone.
Oh,
Well, thank you.
Well,
Thank you
yeah,
very
yeah,
much for
heck yeah.
bringing it.
Anytime I can share something, I know I've got some special bottles at home, but I don't have as much as other people have that have, specially allocated things. So anytime I can share something like that, I love sharing stuff. So yeah.
The spice comes through a bit more on the tongue.
yeah. This
seems
one,
light
though,
for 110.
Yeah.
after everything's kind of fell off the palate, I get this buttery sensation on my tongue,
Yeah.
which is not traditionally Michter's for me.
No, I would agree. That's not usually the case.
This
But-
is nice. Got
But
a
trying
great
to find
viscosity
anything
on
from
it.
Michter's, it's barrel strength. Anything
Very
is,
true.
is
Very
tough
true.
to get, right? It's a really, really difficult one to.
It doesn't even show up on my distribution list. I've looked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they
And-
don't send a lot to Indiana. Like I've noticed that to like Total Wines, the only one they have is the small batch,
Yeah,
and it's even
that's all I can get here
can't
right
even
now.
get that
Yeah.
really. So why
Yeah.
is that? Why don't they send?
I don't know. You can get the regular rye. You can get the small batch bourbon.
You know what I really like?
They
is
do have
the
one other,
the
the
sour
mash. Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
the
the
regular sour mash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For $45. I don't know what it is now, but it was 45.
Shouldn't be much. Shouldn't be
So-
much more than that.
Yeah, but Total Wine's historically raising their prices everywhere. So
Are they really? 'Cause
yeah, I mean, some of their
were
picks are going up, and we saw Dr. J complaining about their Four Roses pick going for like 120.
Dr.
So-
J complain?
no.
No.
Never.
No.
But Four Roses picks have always been $90 to $100, haven't they?
Yeah, typically the 95, 100, 110.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's
some-
just,
I
that's
mean-
inflation right now.
yeah,
too. I
and
think a little bit
inflation
of that.
and increased prices with some of the Heaven Hill products, like McKenna's up to
If
$70.
that's what they got to do to stay in
Yeah.
business, as long as they keep making great whiskey. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but there's
that's the
some of
thing.
them like Whiskey Acres when they were worried about increasing their price, and they're like, "This could be $76." Right?
Done.
Like,
Sell me a
thank you.
pallet.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I want all of it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great
But,
price.
but that's kind of cool too, because they know the price of what bourbon has gone for and what some of the big dog names go for, some of the lower prices. For them being appreciative of that, and not just saying, you know what, this took us a lot of work. All the farming he did, all the splicing of the plants he did, all those stuff. he could easily charge $150 for that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it would be
It could be
worth
more.
it.
Yeah, it could be more.
And now, Nick, we don't want you to.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Please.
But
No.
I really appreciate the fact that they're looking out for their customer as well as creating an amazing product.
Well, and I think they're putting something out there that, to your point, talking about the grain forward and
Yes.
embracing it as it's not it used to be a young whiskey trait, right? It was grain forward. It was like it hadn't gone all the way through the maturation process. You see these that are going through the full maturation process and able to maintain that grain forward.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a new thought process in whiskey. I'm sure it's not new, right? Everything old is new. It's probably done 150 years ago, but it's wonderful to see it coming out on the market and to be able to experience it.
That would be a fun thing to do, is to get even something like just a regular white label Jim Beam or something like that. And, or find some of the younger stuff that we've tried out there before that is grain forward, and do a lineup of maybe, cheap, medium, and then just move them up and do it across the board. Whiskey Acres being one of those, and just try to pick of the grain forwards. And maybe what we'll find out is trying a really good grain forward, going back to some of these super cheap bottles, we may find a different appreciation for something we would never drink on a daily basis.
Like some side by sides with even those brands too. So you do like a cask strength and then like a bottle to bond of like each, super grain forward brand, and then kind of see what we can pick
a lot
out.
of people want to, so it's not exactly a cheap bottle. I think it's 55 or 60 when you get it at retail, but the Willet 2-year rye.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not a huge Willet fan.
And I get it. There's a lot of people that aren't.
But I have to revisit it. I haven't had Willet since I really got into the
8-year was
level
okay.
of I was.
Yeah. Well,
the 8-year was good, but that was an expensive bottle.
It was very expensive, but I'll tell you that 2-year, if I see it out there, I buy a bottle if I don't have one, because it's not exactly really hard to find, but it's not on the shelf every day.
I will say, and I would like to go back and try it again, and I think I might still have a little bit left. I don't know, but the Willet pot still is one of the most beautiful presentations in the entire world for such a letdown
glass.
inside the bottle.
Yeah.
It is good glass.
Oh, that's it.
Do you ever
It's
try
good
it?
glass. It's a
I'm pretty sure I
ball in
gave you
most
some
cases.
of the Family Estate. Have you tried any of the?
Some of the purple tops.
Yeah,
I've had
got
a couple different purple tops.
I've got a couple that are okay, but
honestly,
they're liquor barn picks, so
I'm
I
not
like them
chasing
more
it.
than like the regular ones.
I'm not chasing. I'll chase a Heritage, Heaven Hill a little bit more.
Yeah.
I might, some of those hard to find Peerless bottles are great.
Yeah. The ones that I got, I
Wild
ended up with
Turkey
it
Masters.
like lottery picks or something, and like that's all that was left on the table. So like I don't want to go home empty-handed, and they were like $80. So
Yeah.
It's
worth getting one. Yeah.
Well, this was 2019, 2020.
Right. Before everything went
4 or 5
nuts.
year ago. Before
I will say on this cigar, I'm a little bit further than you guys, getting down to the very end.
Mm-hmm.
The strength does pick up just a touch. Not on the body, right? Not
I
the
guess it
flavor doesn't
should.
change.
Yeah.
But the strength is
what's the
just a little
Michter's
bit
doing
there.
for you with it?
It's
Because it's a little different.
It
It's
does.
definitely
It changes
different.
it, because I feel like the butteriness in this is actually making the cigar a little bit sweeter, as opposed to those baking spice notes popping.
We talked about Werther's a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get that,
Which is
bit.
my favorite one, probably my favorite candy. Them and Neckos.
I
I love Neckos, man.
one of the things
Beat
I
the
picked
hell
out.
out of Neckos.
Man, really? Neckos?
Neckos are.
I can't
awesome.
remember. I think it was the second envelope pack that we did with Jackie.
Neckos.
The last one. Well, you got that. I got circus peanuts.
Yeah,
Remember those?
It's all
Yeah.
that.
Like,
it's
oh,
all that
yeah.
Fluff
fake
marshmallow,
sugar shit.
fake
Yeah,
sugar.
Yeah, completely
That's what I
fake
got
and
from that.
Always
Like-
seems to have like a slight hint of that chalkiness to it.
Yeah.
I can't confirm or deny, but I probably have 2 cases of Neckos at home right now.
Oh man.
We'll ask Adam what it actually tasted like, since he liked to lick the envelopes.
Runts.
Runts.
That's all you can
Runts?
talk about. Runts. It's
Runts.
like runts.
So for
Yeah,
those of you that
apparently we need to do a blind tasting of runts because he thinks that they all taste exactly the same.
But they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They
not.
do not.
and the hardest part
Even
with
the
doing that,
Adam
texture's
Fox,
different.
shout out, but you're wrong.
You're wrong, Adam.
it's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong.
And if he was
But-
in here, he'd be screaming at the top of his lungs that he's right.
Yes, he would. Yes, he
It's
would.
not Apple.
But he's not here.
Oh, now we got Lisa chiming in. It was
Lisa's
Apple.
on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least they did get an extra for her birthday.
Yeah,
bourbon.
so that was our surprise. So we
I
all
was
got
kinda,
to try birthday
I was
bourbon.
kind of disappointed because she did end up taking the last little bit of her bottle. So Jackie shared a birthday bourbon from the last year that she was in charge of that. It was really good. It's honestly the best birthday bourbon I've had. Now I will say, I prefer
It's my first time.
I prefer 1920 still over it.
Oh, all day long.
Only because I feel like the birthday bourbons always fall flat for the price point.
What did she say about 24?
I never heard what she said about it.
She said it was okay.
Yeah,
And
which
you know
is
what?
kind of how I feel about it too. It's
I will agree,
fine.
But the other part.
I think honestly,
the other part
what'd she say? I don't remember that.
of what it actually is.
Oh yeah, I do remember
You know
that.
what? Go ahead.
Yeah, go
she
ahead,
said you
say
can
it.
record it, so it's on there.
What was it? I don't
I
know
remember.
what she said.
It's like Evan Williams or something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's like the mash wasn't even different.
Yeah. Well, and I will say 1924, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good. It's not
High.
twice the price of
It's not,
1920 good.
well, and is it going to be different every year? It looked like that was a limited release that they could
It has
potentially
to
have
be
a
different.
different flavor every year.
Has to be
Yeah,
different.
because it's a 10-year, right? They
Yes.
put a 10-year age statement on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there was something about the juice.
yeah,
I wish we could remember. Sorry, this is actually great for radio here.
yeah.
This is really awesome to tell you guys,
Yeah.
but we have no idea what we're
We
going
have
to
no idea
say.
what
So
we're
screw you.
Yeah.
So historically speaking, we are all full of shit. So
Yeah.
Oh, well, we already learned
It's-
that. Jackie made sure that we knew.
Yes.
You don't know a damn thing about tasting
That's true.
anything.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went back to like third grade during that tasting or that sensory training because I was saying something to one of you guys and she gave me the evil eye because I was talking. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
well, it's funny. Like I was looking through the video files of that recording, and the first one said, "What does it remind you of?" Well, it reminded me of a shower on a vacation, and specifically, it just reminded me of like that fresh, neutral soap smell
Okay.
of like fresh linen, fresh soap
Yep.
in a
Yeah.
shower. But like
Yes.
it's a specific smell you get when you go to like a beach house. And
Yeah.
that was the smell. But just I heard it when I saw the video. I said, "Beach shower." She said, "You want to say more words on that?" I said, "Nope."
Nope.
that was it. That
Well,
was it.
and that was one thing I thought that when you mentioned this earlier, instead of trying to figure out the flavor, if you can't figure it out, think of what it reminds you of, a place you were and all that stuff.
A time,
and
a
you did a
person.
great job
Yeah.
of that because every time he's
Yeah.
stuck on that, he's like, man, this reminds me of when I was in Mexico and blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's because
the
Scott
one-
has
it's-
experiences.
yeah, the one that
It is.
that kind of got me, it was a bit funny. I look back on it, I still stand by it. Have you guys ever smelled durian fruit?
No.
What fruit?
Durian.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
don't
this
know
is
what that
this
is.
is considered like there's a durian season in Malaysia, and that's
Malaysia, okay.
where people
So it's a Malaysian
primarily eat
fruit.
it. It smells like sweet hot garbage.
I'm the prime minister.
Like when you
of
go
Malaysia.
to
Oh, nice.
when you go to the dump, right, and you're dropping off a bunch of trash, that's what it smells like. It's
Oh.
the most disgusting smell that you could probably ever have. But one of those that she gave us was like, this is like the sweet part of durian fruit without the hot
Oh, which
garbage
one is-
because
oh, yeah.
you're not even allowed to take durian on the train or on a bus.
Oh.
So there's like videos you can see where people are carrying bags of durian fruit and they're hanging off the back of the bus, right? They're actually like on the ledge and
Was
hanging
that
on
the
the
Sage?
outside. I don't think it was the Sage. I think it was the one before the Sage.
Because that was the one that Steve said was like
Yeah.
BO and hippies.
Right. And this isn't BO and hippies. This was like the fruitier, right? That real kind of sickly sweet
And then
fruity
rosemary
smell.
was.
And it was, but it took me right there. I was back in there's a great street market, like a food market, and it's a whole street in Malaysia. It's very, very well known in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
The people that go there, that's like a tourist attraction.
That's the one
It's
where the train
fantastic.
runs
Yeah,
through the middle.
There's about 47 prostitutes standing right there at the entrance looking for foreigners.
This one smells like hooker.
Yeah. But then there's durian fruit hanging all over the place when I happen to be there.
Is this
during
a big
durian.
fruit? Is this like a?
Oh, it's like a size of a basketball. And it's
Oh,
got,
dang.
yeah, it's got like spikes all around it. You can go to an
Oh,
international
I know what
grocery
you're
store.
talking about. Yeah.
So they've got it in Saraga. Is an international grocery store that has a couple
Ooh,
locations down
love
in
that
Indy.
place.
It's a great place.
Is that the one that's right there at the old Target behind
Yes, the
Castle?
old
Yeah,
Target by
there's
here.
two of them,
Yeah,
though. That's
yeah, but
the
there's one
new
also
one.
down on the west side.
Okay.
I think there's actually three. I think there's one down like in the Greenwood area too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. but
I went to the newest
definitely
one.
they've got the durian fruit there in a fridge that's closed, and there's like a sign, please make sure that this is closed.
Does it taste good?
I couldn't even bring myself to taste it.
Hopefully better than it smells.
Some people say yes, if you can get past the hot garbage, because obviously taste and smell go together so much. Yes, it's a sweet, soft banana kind of texture on it. But it is, dude, it's
Isn't that super interesting though?
it is
How our world is, and
Yeah.
you've got, I mean, like the plant that it actually blooms one day of the year. I think it's called the corpse plant or something like that.
Oh,
And
that
it-
flower.
And it
Flower.
Yeah,
smells like
the
a
corpse
rotting
flower.
corpse.
Yes.
When
It's
but it's like
huge.
one
It's
day.
fucking
It's huge.
huge.
It's like the size of a human.
Yeah.
And when it opens up, it smells so
Is it
horrible.
like once a year or once every like
I think
4
one
years or
day a
something?
year.
and it's really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Maybe one
but
every 4.
It smells
they're
terrible.
amazing.
So
I
it's
love
kind of
watching the
interesting
videos.
how that stuff, how that is. I mean, it's like, and you just wonder the design behind that. Whether you believe creation, whatever it is, the design behind some of these different things. Like, what was the point of that plant?
It's got to be a deterrent from
Well,
pests
has
and
to be.
animals. Like,
So we're in March now, right? And middle to end of March, there's the trees that bloom
Yep.
white flowers here in central Indiana.
dogwoods.
No, they're not dogwoods.
Well, those smell
No,
like shit
they're
too.
They're I forget what they're called.
Lisa, what's
I think
that-
they're like peach something.
What's the trees that
The
that
stinky
bloom
white
real
ones.
They
early?
smell like
Big pl-
fish,
big-
like dead fish. Yeah. Oh, dead fish. They're awful.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're
must be
all
starting
over.
out. Jen, we
The
pulled
white-
up
the
yesterday,
white
and Jen was like, "It
flowers
smells like
early
fish."
on.
I was
Yes,
like, "Well,
that's that tree.
it's
late
Friday.
March.
We just ate a fish sandwich."
Yeah,
So
there you go.
she was like, "That's not it."
What?
No,
No,
it's not.
No.
too
no,
low.
this is a tree. No, not the crab trees. Oh, someone's out
Look
there
it up.
screaming it at us right now.
Yes.
Stinky white tree.
Yeah. There's also the big pink ones that we get down our road a lot.
Oh, that's the tulips. Yeah. For the
Are those tulip trees?
oh the pear. It's the
the
colliery pear tree. Yeah, colliery
They
pear
smell
tree.
like ass.
It's
Yeah, I don't-
yeah. Go out and smell it. So there's some in Pendleton.
Jen
that
said she
there's
smelled
like
it yesterday.
over there by the
That's
park.
lovely.
There's like a whole line of them, 6 or 7. You go over there, fish. Smells like fish. It's terrible. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so pretty, and I'm
Well,
like,
those-
oh, I'd love to have that. Oh wait, it smells like shit, so I'm
So
not gonna have that.
Those in like dogwoods, they're cheap. So like that's what the developers use. So that's probably why you're
and they
smelling
grow
them a lot.
quick.
Like,
They grow real fast.
yeah, Pendleton, this area, all the neighborhoods that are building, those are the trees they're putting in because
Yes.
they're cheap.
dogwood tree flower is her favorite flower.
Is it really?
That's right there.
They smell.
Right there.
Your arm smells.
She loves it. She loves that flower.
You can
Well,
smell.
it brings her
smell
back.
that.
So
So it
maybe
comes-
Rob didn't shower this morning. I don't know.
it's right back to that whole memory thing.
Yeah.
That reminds her
That's a good
of
memory
going
for you.
back home to Arkansas, and I mean literally dogwood trees everywhere you're driving. She's pointing them out. Look, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of them. They're the ones that bloom early, and you see those, and they're the first white flowers that are all over the woods. So that's kind of one of the things that she loves
Heck yeah.
is that dogwood tree flower.
Well,
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Boxwood.
Boxwoods.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Not all flowers smell good.
No.
So
no.
coming up next month is the
Next
solar
month.
eclipse.
Yes.
Oh man.
So
So we are going to be doing something here. Don't know what.
we'll let you know.
We're going to be
We'll
doing.
update.
We'll probably be open a couple hours early because it actually, the phases start like 2 hours early. So what we're going to do is open up a couple hours early, stay open a couple hours late.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours.
It's
or
on
it's
a
like
Monday.
2 o'clock in the afternoon or something.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
It's
We're
on,
in the
it's on
path
a
of
Monday.
totality.
Right.
So-
we are definitely in
Yep.
the
Like
heart
right in
of
it.
totality
Very
here.
middle of it.
So if you see everybody and their brothers coming out with an eclipse something, Starlight's got an eclipse bourbon, West Fork's got an eclipse bourbon.
There was
You're
another
gonna
one. I
see
don't
it.
even remember
And
what
honestly,
the name was.
we were kind of making fun of it a little bit in our text group, but why wouldn't you cash in on it? It's like, come on,
Oh,
man.
I've heard
it
that,
happens once. I mean, this is probably the last time it's going to happen in the next 3 or 4 lifetimes
For
here.
totalitarian or whatever
Yeah.
they call it. Yeah, it's a huge deal. I mean, there's I think Newcastle and Franklin, Indiana are gonna have like 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're at 356 or 358 here.
Yeah. And I have heard they're starting to post news stories like you don't know what's gonna happen to your area because the traffic is going to be insane.
Yeah. Because
I might just be in my backyard.
well, this happened.
And that's it.
I'll be here.
This happened the last one when it was Kentucky is where I think, or Kentucky or
Yep.
Tennessee,
I was at work.
where it went through, and everybody took off work and drove down there and would just find a place to park to witness it.
Oh yeah, people
It's
are like
gonna
renting out
happen
land
here.
and
I mean, come on, this happened twice in less than 10 years.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's supposed to happen again through North America for
I mean,
very,
come
very
on, man.
long
It's
time.
like every
30
phase
to
of the
50
moon,
years
like
or something, just for it to even happen in North America.
It's but it's going to be a really cool event. We're
And-
just come out and get your drink and your cigar, and then we'll just probably have half the parking
we're
lot
gonna have an
blocked
eclipse
off.
cocktail. It's just gonna be a black
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
dot of something.
We'll
Yeah.
come out with it.
Black
Yeah,
food coloring.
So apparently, I came up with a really good idea, and Lisa.
Oh, let's
Lisa,
hear it.
Lisa created the little image for social media, and I'm like, that sounds really cool. She's like, well, you came up with it. I'm like, oh, cool. So it is sipped, clipped, and eclipsed.
We got to put that on a shirt.
I'm
We
like-
got to do shirts.
I'm like,
I'll
that's
buy
cool. So I'm like, that's really cool. She's like, well, you said it. I'm like, man, I was awesome that day. Look at that.
that. We should do shirts.
We should.
People would
well,
buy that.
We need to get that on order now because we've only got a little over a month.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's get those going. And we do have. So we do. She
solar
bought. She bought a
glasses.
50 pack of the glasses because last time they were sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
Even online, you couldn't buy them anywhere. And the only place you could find them last time was by going to the library and getting one every day until
Yeah.
you got enough. She already bought 50
I think,
of them. So
yeah, like go to Meyer. Meyer's got them now. If you need to get
I've
some,
seen- I've seen them
everybody's
everywhere.
got them. But speaking of that, like I'm a photographer. I don't plan on taking pictures. If you are not a professional photographer, don't take a picture.
No.
It'll ruin your
not.
phone.
Yeah.
It'll kill your sensor.
Yeah.
Don't point your camera at it. Like it.
there
you
are
gotta-
ways to do it, but you have to filter.
If you are
have to do
not an
things.
astrophotographer, don't try. Like
Just go online and find
enjoy
the
it.
cool pictures
Yeah.
someone else did. And
You're not
going
gonna
to
get that
Look what I
picture.
took.
yeah,
It's
they're-
fine.
I've got friends that are astrophotographers that tell me the same thing, and they're like, "Look, just don't do it. Like if you
No.
don't, I mean, you're spending hundreds or thousands of dollars in equipment upgrades and filters, and I mean, they make little like cardboard filters for it, but it's
Yeah,
it's
they're
not
not
the
the
same.
same.
Like
No.
you're gonna ruin your equipment. Just come here, sip,
Clip.
clip,
And
Eclipse.
Yes.
Let's
yes.
do it. Let's.
So-
I love that. We
so we're-
gotta do that.
We got to do it.
If
So
anything, we'll print out stickers or something.
we'll
get some
get
vinyl
some.
or
We got to get that
something.
going
Yeah.
now. So we'll work on that today.
Maybe I'll buy a T-shirt press and we'll do some T-shirts too.
There you go.
Like
You
I
do
need
that-
something
you
else
do
to
that.
do.
That might help me out too,
one,
buddy.
one more business.
More
I need
business.
another one.
I mean, he has an hour and a half or so in the middle of the night. He's not doing something. Come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
need to
Mike
sleep.
can only sleep like 3 hours a night, right? So you're good.
Yeah, and when I'm sleeping, that's wasted time in the day when I could be working. Like,
Yeah.
What the hell?
The other day, I think, didn't you say you woke up at like 1:30 in the morning? You're like, well, I'm awake. Goes out and starts making a bunch of leashes and collars.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell?
I was in work mode, man. I had to get stuff done. Like I did that. I edited for like 6 hours and then I took a nap. I'm an old man.
That's the
Like,
thing, that's the nice thing about the type of work you do. You don't have a schedule. You're not a 9 to 5er.
I am not.
So you do whatever the
never
hell you
was.
want to do.
I really liked working Monday through Friday and having the weekends off, but whatever.
Yeah.
It works. My schedule works.
Calling all dog lovers, say hello to Spencer Lee's, offering freeze-dried pet treats, crafted with care and bursting with flavor. Spencer Lee's treats are the ultimate reward for your four-legged friend. Made from single ingredients and freeze-dried to perfection, these treats are packed with all the goodness your pup craves. Be sure to visit Spencer Lee's on Facebook or Instagram for updates and website information.
Or
Speaking
10:30
of-
in the morning.
To talk on that too, new hours coming April 2nd?
Yeah, so April 2nd, Tuesday, we're actually changing our hours here a little bit.
I think it's a good change.
It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're going to open up at 3, noon to 3. We don't get anybody in here anyway. So if you aren't coming, sorry, it just doesn't make sense to be open to pay an employee to be here during that time.
But you're going to go to
But-
10.
Yeah.
But we're going to be open till 10. And then weekends, Friday, Saturday, we're still going to do open at noon, but we'll be open till 10 those nights as well. So a longer day.
Yep.
If you're, because we have a lot of people, literally almost every Friday and Saturday, we have 8:30 crowd pops in. And
Oh yeah, we were here till
and then the-
10:30 last night. So
yeah. And we typically try to stick around, because obviously if you get here and you're light a cigar up, you're not going to be out here by 9. We never kick anybody out. This is extending that to 10, so that way people can come after dinner and still enjoy a cigar and a drink and not feel like we're going to be
I
pushing
think it'll
you
be
out.
a good change. It's a good change of
I think
pace.
it's a good idea.
And then Sunday 1 to 6
Sundays
still.
will still be 1 to 6
Yeah.
for now. We'll see if we need to extend that, but we need some sanity too. So
Maybe some during football season, just shift it.
yeah, we might do it. Get back if people start coming out for football a little bit more, we'll definitely open up for maybe second.
Yeah, but
game.
that's a couple months away still.
Still a little ways
Yeah.
away. We got a lot of hockey
it's
left.
fine. Yeah.
We got like
It's hockey
30
season
We got
now.
39 hockey
go.
games
That's
left.
right.
Let's go.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I
That was a
look-
tough loss last night.
dude. That
we
was
were watching.
rough.
Shootout,
The
man.
fuel, man. Gosh,
That was a bummer.
freaking
Yeah.
Weeks couldn't stop it in the overtime.
Well, look, we still got 1 point, right?
Yeah, still got 1
I think
point.
in the standings, we're still in second place.
Yes.
In our division.
Yep.
And I know that Toledo is played, I think, 3 games less than us right now. So I'm sure that they're going to get some more points and jump up.
Right. Right.
But we're starting to feel solidly in second. I got my notice about getting on the playoff ticket list. So
Yeah.
that's always positive. When you see that email come out, you're feeling pretty good.
But that's nice too, because early in the season the fuel were not good.
No, they struggled bad at
And-
the beginning.
And I know every year it's a little different, because when in the ECHL you're basically getting players from the AHL that are coming down to play. So you don't know who you're going to have even
Yeah.
at the start of the season, and then you have to play through the season. Just like right now, Weeks is the goalie, only because he's trying to get himself back up to the Ice Hogs.
Yep.
And he's not there yet, but he comes back and he's trying to rehab a little bit. You know what? He's going to have some bad games because he's rehabbing.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
had some
he's
good
there.
plays last night, though. But I mean,
He
it was
did.
still, it was
He's
just
looking
rough.
better. He's looking
Yeah, it was
better.
just
So he's got a new helmet. And
Oh,
it
really?
is- It is a Blackhawks helmet.
Oh, nice.
So,
So he's
I don't know.
working it.
I mean, he's young, right? I think he's in his second year or third year.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, the Blackhawks could use some help at goalie. So, he came out rough at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I certainly, was one of his detractors at the beginning. I mean, he was allowing 7 goals per game for like 5 games in a row.
But there's a reason why all
And
definitely
defense
improved.
was definitely part of that, right?
Well, and that's things like those games where we lost that we may have lost those regardless. But
It's possible, yeah.
Driscoll is a great goalie. Unfortunately, Driscoll's a little older. He's
Yep.
probably never going to get a shot to move up. And you got to give the young kid a chance, because he's got to get better to move
he's
up.
development, right?
So,
yeah.
that's
yeah.
what
Yeah,
the
Driscoll's just a
ECHL and the
staple.
HL are. And,
Yeah.
but the nice thing is with them winning now, they get in the playoffs. This would be fantastic for the new stadium. If they somehow get in there and actually make something happen during the playoffs, even if they don't win it all, they still make a little bit of some moves in there. That's going to be really good for season tickets next year for
Yes, it
the
will
fuel.
be.
So
I think if you're not already looking at tickets for next year, you're considering maybe a half season or something, do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure
We're
they're
at-
going to go fast.
I think we're at 9 sellouts right now this year,
yeah,
which I think we had 1 the year before, maybe
Right.
2. And you can tell that there's a lot of excitement building for them to move to Fishers. Get on board. Trust me, it's a good time.
yeah,
And they've got great deals with the season ticket holders, whether it's full season or half season. One of the things I like that we use quite a bit, if we miss a game, we get those tickets. We can trade them in and get extra tickets for another game.
yeah.
So they never go to waste, right? We never lose them. We don't have to worry about trying to get on a market and resell them somewhere. We just leverage it to be able to take friends out with us. And as you guys went to a game
Yeah, it's
with
fun.
us, great time. Get on board because, that the fuel, that is definitely going to be a lot of fun up there in Fishers.
It is a lot of fun. And the nice thing this next year too, since the indoor football league is new to our area again, they're actually giving you a deal. If you get the tickets fuel, you end up getting, I think it's only like $200 maybe
Yeah.
to
yeah,
get the
to
what is
get
it,
the
8
football
games?
with
season
it.
tickets
8 home games?
8 home games.
for the new league. I'm like,
That's a steal.
that is a steal. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
nothing to go, and you get to see a new sport come back into Indiana. I mean, I'm assuming it's very similar to the arena football we used to have, but
Seems
I don't
that
know.
way,
I don't
yeah.
know. We'll see. So
What
I'm
was the
excited to see
team?
him.
What was the one that was
The
here?
Firebirds.
Firebirds.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was a blast to
And
watch.
I don't know if you're on the Fuel Weekly newsletter.
I think I am.
But they did highlight Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
Oh,
With
good.
a link right in the email.
Oh, that's
to be
right.
able to
Yes,
come here.
yes, they did. Yeah.
So that was very nice of them.
Good,
yeah.
good.
And hopefully we get the players out here at some point.
Mhm.
I know that's a goal.
She's working on it right now for me.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Because we're trying to find a couple of players that are on the fuel that maybe like cigars or whiskey or one or the other. Come out here and just hang out with people.
Maybe get them in for an interview and
Yeah.
and get them on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Speaking of mailers,
Which we want. What did we say? We want Cameron and Driscoll.
Cameron and Driscoll would be
yeah.
great.
You
Yeah,
guys,
Chris
you
Cameron.
guys come. Cameron, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
bring me the goon.
Give me the goon.
Bring me the goon.
Hey, Llewellyn had a good fight last night. It was short,
he
but
did.
man, he was. I don't know what happened between those two guys. They're kind of jawing at each other at the face-off, and they just
All right
went,
at center ice. Yeah.
Screw you. All right, let's go. And they threw and went at it, and they each got one good punch in,
And
that was it.
And he the player that came up here just recently.
He was
like-
here last season, but he was on IR, and they just recalled him
He
off
just
of
recalled,
IR.
and his
Yeah.
first game back, it was like 2 weeks ago or whatever, or a week and a half ago. He comes
Yep.
out and immediately got into a fight
Yep.
and was like
Yep.
grinning ear to ear,
Love it.
going off, getting the crowd going.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah!
I was talking to some of the other season ticket holders that have met him and talked to them and hung out with him a little bit. I know some of the players go to Parks Place pub there in Fishers.
Okay,
Some from time to time, and they said he's just the nicest guy.
that's what
you
they
don't
said.
you don't want to pick a fight with him.
No, no.
Like he's just a super nice guy, but yeah, on the ice, he's gonna throw.
That's what the announcer said last night. Is like, you get to talking to the guy, you just think he's just a really nice, somebody you want to hang out with, just a really nice guy until he gets on the ice, and then it's all business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that's the way it should be.
It's great to be balanced. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oscar Sheboy is kind of that way. He's just like the nicest guy you
Yeah.
ever talk to. Like super friendly. He'll talk to you in the hallway. Like he's just a really good guy.
yeah.
Really friendly. Just personable.
Okay,
Yep,
I want
that's
to talk
the one.
more about this whiskey. What
Tell me
are you
about
guys
it.
thinking right now?
Man, I love it. Like I got a little bit of like, I'm not gonna say cinnamon, but it was like a sugary sweetness, almost
I
like
did
a
get a
churro or
sweetness, yeah.
something.
Mhm.
Like kind of gave me that like fair fried food.
Bro, that's
It was
that's a
interesting,
great
like
call.
on the finish.
Yeah,
Because the nose and palate is kind of creamy a little bit, but the finish on that gave me like that. It reminded me of the churro.
I get it's kind of interesting on the back of the palate right now. I'm just getting a little bit of that. I don't know what spice it is. It's a spice. It's almost like not rye, but it's like it goes floral, and then the floralness just kind of spices up a little bit on the floral, which is odd.
Huh.
You don't expect that to
Yeah.
happen.
From a
But
rye.
that's
yeah.
kind of what I'm getting a little bit. But it's not
It's
rye
amazing.
spice to me though. It's more of a floral spice, which is weird.
well, if anybody happens to get a bottle for this year,
Yeah.
we'd
Let us know.
we'd
We'll buy some
happily-
samples.
Yeah, we'd happily take some samples and
Yeah.
and check it out on the show. Any final thoughts on the cigar?
That cigar finished out real nice for me. I agree with you. It does kick up a little bit in strength towards the very end. It doesn't get charred though, which is nice. It doesn't get hot. It just stayed pretty balanced, but it does kick up in strength a little
And
bit at the
burned
end.
perfectly
It did.
through the whole thing. Never
I
had
mean-
to touch it up. Didn't have to do a thing to it.
No.
I had one touch up, but that was
you?
my fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts?
I had a
on
little
the-
run. Yeah,
the
I mean,
flavor?
I agree with you. I think that it definitely kind of stayed consistent until the very end, kicked up a little bit. That white pepper was like super prevalent for me, like all throughout.
Yeah.
That didn't change a whole lot for me. Kicked up in strength a little bit though, which was nice.
Yeah.
I like that, but the consistency through the first two were spot on.
I like that
was
consistent
great.
retrohale because one of the things I find in a lot of spicy cigars are you get that retrohale starting off, it's really aggressive spice, and then the middle is always just kind of like a little bit milder, and then it kicks up. This one, the spice and the nose stayed all the way through, which I enjoy.
Well, again, come in. Make sure that you get the pairing of the month.
Yep.
The
Yep.
Peach Street and the Espinosa 10-year anniversary. Great pairing.
Yeah, yeah. And you'll get 10% off doing it. Save a few bucks and try a couple of great things.
Heck yeah. Rob, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar or on the website, finalthirdcigar.com, Facebook, Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
Heck yeah. Scott?
Find me at Scotty D Smokes on Instagram, Twitter, X, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can find me at Both Are Visuals and Spencer Lee's. Cheers.
Cheers,
Thanks,
guys.
all.
Thanks
Cheers.
a lot. We'll see you next week.